I will not sit up in the nosebleeds. I will not stop until they know me. I want you all to listen closely before I motherfucking proceed. Yeah, when you're grinding on the road, team, and they're complacent with their low needs, don't ever stop, just keep on going. You keep on working, keep on growing. Yeah. I've never felt so alive. Keep working until...
What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. We are now about 2 weeks away from WrestleMania 40. It is absolutely insane to say that. It is absolutely crazy to know that we are 14 days, roughly, probably a couple more, but 14-ish days away from WrestleMania 40. And of course, what a way to get on the road to WrestleMania 40 than none other than the deep dish state itself, Chicago. We're coming to Chicago, and of course, that punk-ass wannabe MJF, hell froze over Pepsi guy himself, Mr. Phil Brooks, is going to be in attendance and live and kicking it old school, and I'm so excited to see him. But of course, let's get to all of the amazing people that are going to be with us for tonight's show. It is the man that does absolutely terrible at betting and hopefully has learned his lesson this time around. None other than Leo himself. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
That was quite the introduction, I would say. It's been okay. I mean, like you said, we're very close to WrestleMania. WrestleMania is literally next weekend. I'm very excited. I mean, it's WrestleMania season when it's one of the biggest as a wrestling fan that we all look forward to. I think that's just that one weekend we always look forward to as a wrestling fan every year. So I'm very excited that it's approaching relatively quickly, it seems like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's definitely getting very, very close to the amazing time to be alive main event double weekend. Of course, we have one half, because we also have the other half of Wrestling with Bros, Big Baby Ben, and the wrestler in the making, Judas Black, as well. Guys, how are you? Judas, we'll start with you. How you doing?
Man, fresh off an amazing interview with Nasty Nick Nolan. Man, that podcast last night,
it was a good one. I saw some of it today.
He was the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, he was full of information, full of stories. It was great. He is welcome back anytime. And, you know, of course, tonight I'm joined with my lovely wife, Addie, right here in the background.
There she is.
So definitely, you know, like I said, wrestling is full charge, hitting the gym, training. It's going great.
Yeah, you're looking good. You look like you lost a little weight. It's good, man. I'm happy for you. And, of course, you guys had an amazing interview last night that I know Ben is going to touch upon in just a brief second. Some great stories I heard. Ben blew up my Instagram account, so we'll pull him up here. He said, bro, you need to go watch this Nasty Nick Nolan interview. This is probably the best interview we've ever had, because just like Judas said, he was the podcast. And Ben, I know you had a great time. I was watching some of it today. Guys did a great job again with doing these interviews, man. You guys just keep on getting better and better. But talk to me, buddy. How you doing? How's Sammy? Sam, I see you there. How you guys doing? What's going on? Happy Monday.
Like my brother in crime in this podcast world said, you know, Nasty Nick Nolan came on the show. We got Lance Storm stories. We got Rhino stories. We got Seth Rollins stories. We got Brian Kendrick stories.
Wow.
We got stories out the wazoo. You have to check out our last episode. It is off the wall. And I'm excited to be back on the show.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm happy to be back with you guys, of course. We are on the road to WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40 is 12 days, as Chris is saying, away. Most likely 14. There's a little bit of a couple of days that we got to add into that because it is Monday. But, guys, WrestleMania 40, next Saturday, Sunday. We got Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. Friday, Bloodsport, Shayna Baszler, and Marsha Slamovich. Thursday. I mean, if that is not a week full of wrestling, I don't know what is. because I tell you now, we have a hell of a week ahead of us. Of course, us over here at Last Week of Wrestling Podcast are going to be doing not only night 1, but night 2 WrestleMania predictions throughout next week. So make sure you stay locked in and tuned in for that, because we are going to be doing that and going back to the podcast form again. We have, of course, the review of WrestleMania and Bloodsport and Ring of Honor's Supercard of Honor the following week as well. There's so much content, guys. I cannot wait. I'm buckling up now and heading to Philly. It's going to be an amazing, amazing time. But do you guys think, as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania 40, that this WrestleMania 40 is going to be Bayley Mania, as Chris is saying? Can it finally be Cody's chapter that we've been waiting for, the turning of the tide for Roman to finally step down as the tribal chief, and maybe even Drew stepping up to take out the architect, the man, the myth, the legend, Seth freaking Rollins? What do you guys think? We'll start with you, Judas. I see Big Baby Ben already shaking his head, but Judas, we'll start with you, buddy. Do you think this is it? Do you think it's time for the titles to change? Do you see anyone retaining? What do you got for me?
Yeah, I don't think it's Drew's time. I mean, the feud between Drew and CM Punk is going to build, and it's going to get heavy, and it's going to get hot quick, because CM Punk has already made it very clear he's coming for Drew when he gets back. I think Seth retaining his title on night 2, and I think Cody is picking up the title against Roman Reigns, finally finishing that story and captivating the audience and proving that it is possible to beat the tribal chief. And
Wow.
of course, Bayley's getting that title. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's Bayley's time. She has stepped back far long enough for all that fresh talent. It is her time to shine again. You know, kind of like all this shining that Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch have been getting. It's time for Bayley again.
Okay. Ben, what do you got for me?
You know, I'm a Bayley fan, so it's Bayley Mania for me. I'm a Cody crybaby too, so I got Cody picking up the W. Drew McIntyre, I don't see him getting the W yet. I don't see it.
Wow. You think this is also going to stay in this whole feud between him and Punk, like Judas was saying, that it's going to extend going into possibly SummerSlam to, of course, Backlash to, of course, all these other pay-per-views that we have on the horizon. Of course, May 4th, not that far away. We're going across the seas again to do another pay-per-view. Is that something that could be happening for both Drew McIntyre and CM Punk?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Leo, let's wrap it up here before we get right into the show. What do you think, man? Do you think this is it? Do you think it's time for some of these titles to change hands and we get some new faces and some new blood into the title holder card?
Me, I'm on the fence. I'm gonna say Rhea Ripley is gonna retain. I feel like there's no reason Becky really needs to win this, in my personal opinion. Bayley deserves it. She's been carrying the company on her back throughout the pandemic. She deserves her flowers. This might piss off a lot of people, but I'm on the side of Dylan only because I feel like he hasn't proven that he is worth. Well, I wouldn't say he's not. He doesn't deserve it, but I just feel like that they're not really treating him like they should as a champion yet. So I feel like Roman Reigns might retain. I feel like they might have Roman retain. I have a feeling, because I feel like his promos, he it seems like it's a stop and start thing, and I just can't buy into that as a champion. If you're gonna be going out there and being intense, you need to continue being intense every single time. Like, why are you shaking Roman Reigns' hand if you know for a fact he's gonna try to cost you this championship every single time?
Yeah, listen, I think you all made some very valid points here. I think we're at a stage in the game now where there is a possible turning of the tide for a lot of these champions that have been putting the company on their backs for quite some time. I think that maybe Rhea does retain. so that way we could get something at Backlash. I do believe Drew is the one stepping up to the plate and taking that belt from Seth Rollins because of all of the injuries that Seth has been facing throughout this time. Like, there is a lot more at stake here when it comes to the titles and everything in between. There's a lot more here that we are going to have to sit through. And of course, the titles changing hands is something that we'll have to definitely go through time and time again. But WrestleMania 40, of course, is going to be that one that everybody's going to talk about. This is the one that everybody is coming out for. We hear rumors of Conor McGregor hosting. We hear, of course, all the stuff with Ronda Rousey, CM Punk maybe being the host, with John Cena, which would be wild, and so many other amazing and crazy rumors and headlines that are sweeping the IWC. But we'll see. We have 2 weeks, so we'll see. Nothing is definite. Nothing is permanent. These are all hypotheticals as we speak on and on and on. And I'm very happy to be doing it all with you guys. Of course, here at Last Week in Wrestling Podcast, we will be covering not only Bloodsport, but we're going to be covering the Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor that Friday. And we're also going to be covering and doing not only night 1, but night 2 of WrestleMania 40. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you stay locked in. And, of course, make sure you hit all of our YouTube channels, our Twitch channels, and everything else with that love, that sub button, that follow button, those turning on post notifications. Run up some numbers on some of those videos that look a little low to you, which is all of them. And let's get us keep on climbing on that ladder, because maybe we could be that tag team that Judgment Day are not noticing is going to be, going to be happening. And maybe we are the ones that we could be taking the titles away from Judgment
We've been
Day.
those ones. We've been the ones.
And they've been the number 2s while we've been the number 1s, as Sami Zayn would say. Of course, we have Sami Zayn in action tonight against Bronson Reed. We have Candice LeRae against Ivy Nile. We have, of course, Jey Uso versus Shinsuke Nakamura, as well as CM Punk, and so much more is going to be happening tonight. But those are just a couple of the matches for tonight. I'm very excited. So definitely make sure you stay locked in, stay tuned in and everything. So we are happy to see all of that. What's going on?
How's it going?
Good. I wanted you to eat in peace. I didn't want you to eat. You'll have to feel like you.
Cody starts the show.
Cody
April's going to be.
That's why he pulled me out of it.
April's going to be a big month, Dylan. Because Rebellion.
We have Dynasty for AEW. Supercard. We also have New Japan that's in Chicago. There is GCW. So much wrestling.
It's literally nonstop.
Yeah, it's every weekend is going to be wild. Look at this look at this new entrance.
I like the new stage.
You guys looking at what the new new stage is looking like? Thank you.
I like the new stage.
It feels like a home event, like a show. A live event.
But that pyro's been getting better.
Because the live events that
pyro's wild.
Kind of reminds you of like back in the day, Raw back in the day.
Yes.
Because the way they set the live events up is completely different than what we've been seeing on Raw, because they do have like the setups like this, especially like the Titantron. Like, if this is like how the Titantrons will look or the setup will look going forward, I actually would like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't want Raw and SmackDown to have the same setup. I want something different. Like, if you go back like in the older days, where Raw had its own thing and you had SmackDown with the fist. Like, I want something different to kind of be able to tell both, shows apart, honestly.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Listen, I'm happy to be with you guys. Happy Monday to everybody. And of course, everybody tuning in over on Twitch, over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all of that stuff. Make sure you hit us all with that love, that like button, and keep those numbers growing, because we are on the road, baby, to WrestleMania. And I am so happy to be doing it with all of you tonight. Guys, this is crazy.
I don't know,
be looking wild. Dynamite's looking wild. Collision's looking wild. SmackDown's looking wild. Everything this week is just looking like going to be a good
literally had to call
show.
Dylan. I had to call Dylan.
TNA, that TNA card with those women?
Yeah, dude.
Looking good. Looking real good.
I'm excited for it, bro.
I'm very excited for that.
Man. Biggest show of the year, man. We are days away.
Eric, I'm not saying
There
I
he
don't want to.
is. The
Right.
heel himself. Let's
That's
get him on the
good.
big screen. Let's get him on that big screen.
The
The
belt collector, the
Intercontinental
true belt
Champion.
collector.
Sorry, Gunther. You're out. And heel
true
Mike is
belt
in
collector.
as our new Intercontinental Champion. Let's get that belt on the screen there for me if we can. Let's get
The
that
true
belt.
belt collector.
Is that the one that goes to Kimani?
What's up?
And then
There it is.
There it
Big
is.
one. There it is.
There she is.
I love it. I love it. I love
New
it.
title.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
The man's debt just keeps rising, you know? It just keeps rising.
Hey, the debt is rising, popularity is rising, and belts are rising, so it works.
Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. Of course, if you're brand new, make sure you come by and say hi to everybody here. Show everybody some love. Hit that subscribe and follow button for everybody. And let us get going.
So I finally got a StreamYard,
There you go. There you go.
and I have no idea how to use it.
Oh, it's very simple. Very easy.
Yeah, it's easy, man. I mean, you kind of it takes some time to get the hang of it for sure.
Let's see. It says stream this to your audience.
Yeah, just stream it to your channel.
So if you have a YouTube channel, a
Twitch.
TikTok channel, a TikTok you need a stream key for. Instagram you need a stream key for. YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter is the only ones that you can stream it to.
Let's see.
Eric, I'm not saying I don't want Cody to finish the story. It's just I don't like how 1 minute he's intense and the next minute he's trying to play by the rules
Listen,
and shake Roman's hand. I
Cody
don't like that.
Is the
I don't
king of
like
the crybabies. Okay? King of the crybabies. And everybody that follows him are crybaby babies.
And you know what I'm doing, Dylan?
And at WrestleMania 40, they're going to be an absolute typhoon. All right? A sea of tears when Roman Reigns remains the goddamn Ramen champion
Dylan.
at WrestleMania 40. Cody's going to have to put out a fucking hard-ass diss song after WrestleMania 40. I tell you that
I
right
got
now.
screwed over again. But like,
So how do I get my stream key?
You have to be connected to an agency through TikTok or through Instagram, and they offer you a stream key in order to do things like that.
All right.
What's up, Steven? Hope everything is going well for you, buddy. My thoughts and love and prayers for you, man.
mm-hmm.
And
Same here, Steven.
I'm happy. I'm happy that you're here with us tonight.
Joke,
I know I'll probably be in that ABJ loud later on this evening.
Promises that I cannot keep, and that.
But what do you guys think of the new Raw stage? I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it too.
Absolutely, it's amazing. I like it's kind of flashes back a little bit.
Very
You know
pretty.
what's one thing? The only downside is like, okay, so you remember like how when the 2K games were released every year, every time the 2K will release the game, the next day we get a new stage for Raw SmackDown.
Yes.
I hated that.
That's why I haven't bought the game yet. I haven't bought the game yet.
I
I'm waiting for everything to
hated
come
that.
I'll try it at a later time. We'll try
I
to work
hated
on it.
that.
What is
WWE
this? Well,
2K will be
I'm
forever
off
ideal.
tomorrow. Mike. So I'm off tomorrow. So worst case scenario, if you want to go through some of that stuff, you can let me know. Give me a
Hey,
call,
I'm off tomorrow
FaceTime or
too.
something. Okay,
I'm
perfect. Yeah, FaceTiming or whatever, and we'll do it together.
Yes,
Oh, if you're curious, just off Raw, but we have a over at Rivet. I don't know when it's going to be. I'll let you know when it's going to be. But
Okay.
of course, it's going to be on a Tuesday. We are going to be talking about the downfall of UCW.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
we're going to get into the nitty gritty of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that one. That is for sure.
We're going to get off like individuals and try to talk about like the whole like everybody in ECW, and then we're going to go back to the individual thing. So
I like it. I like
I
it.
can let you know. But what were you saying about Cody?
He's a
It's
big.
not-
He's the king of the
It's
crybaby.
not that I don't want him to finish his story. It's just I don't like how they're kind of somewhat inconsistent. It's like 1 week he's intense like he was last week on Monday, and then Friday comes he's not even intense as much, and he's trying to shake Roman Reigns' hand. Why are you shaking your opposition's hand when you know for a fact he's going to screw you every chance he gets out of the championship? Do you realize he's gonna use Solo, he's gonna use Jimmy, he's gonna use
Buddy.
Brock,
Buddy.
somebody new.
Leo, buddy, it's called mind games.
I mean, he did that last year, and what happened? He lost.
He didn't
Because
show
he
the. Not. I don't think he did
He
it that
showed-
much.
He was intense last year, but
I mean, it's mind games. It's like shake my hand, blah blah blah, and then
I mean, you got a point there. You do have a point.
mind games, and then of course on Friday, I'm sorry, I loved it. Please tell me you guys seen that dude on that lady, dude. That lady's goated.
Yes.
That lady's fucking
That lady.
goated. She goes, you want a whole room of strangers to acknowledge you? You acknowledge your bitch ass? Fuck no.
Nah,
Goated.
last Monday when Cody cut the promo and said LDS, I laughed so hard, bro. No, I actually used that on one of my family members because they make me mad. I literally did.
Not good. Not good.
Hey,
not good. Not good.
Jadis, I'm not even ranting. I'm just being honest.
Please tell me you guys seen the new video I posted.
No, I haven't. I haven't really been on the internet till later on tonight. I got home and I went on to Red Dead Redemption 2.
You've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2?
Oh, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
I love that one. You're gonna like
I'll
the game. You're gonna like.
I'll show you. I'll show you it, but please go and watch it for me, please. But
I will.
Here, let me turn it up. Oh shit! Hold on.
That's awesome. They got
it's
everybody
Jason
to
Bourne.
play.
Yes. I did see it. I did see it. Son of a bitch. That's Jason Bourne.
Son of a bitch. That's Jason Bourne. I thought that was just perfect. Dude.
Oh, shit!
The Rock is here.
The Rock is on roll.
Is here.
Oh no! Oh no!
Holy shit.
No! Oh no!
I'm so far behind.
No!
Whoa.
No!
Rocky
Oh, no.
Balboa has entered the building. No
You guys didn't know.
guitar,
You guys didn't know The Rock.
no pie.
You guys didn't know The Rock was gonna be there.
No, I thought he was gonna be there next week.
No. People cited him, man. It's been all over. People are like, dude, The Rock was cited and all this shit. And,
No, I thought he was
He's
gonna be there
coming-
next
he's
week because they
coming to the
said
ring.
he was
No
advertised
pie
for
in
Brooklyn. The
hand.
final.
Nothing mentioned
No
about
guitar.
it being on it, though.
No nothing.
This is why I said the internet ruins things. I'm happy you guys didn't see it though.
I
Because you
didn't.
got
I
it.
didn't, and I'm happy I didn't see it
That was
either.
absolutely like.
I
Only
wish I didn't
shit.
I wish I didn't go on TikTok because I had people come out and go,
Only
dude,
time I've been.
Rock's gonna be on Raw, and I'm like, what
Only
do you
time I've
mean? They're
been
like,
on-
people seen him. I'm like, fuck, why did you
Oh,
ruin
great.
it?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Only time I've been on the internet today is literally just so I can make a video that I did earlier this morning.
Can you believe there's somebody? I'm not gonna name names, but I was scrolling and somebody compared Gunther to Hogan.
Yes, I remember you talking about this the other day.
Who did that? Whoever you are?
I'll send you the video. I'll send you the video. All right.
Y'all tripping if y'all think Gunther is anywhere near Hulk Hogan. I ain't seen Gunther say the
But
N-word.
can I tell you something? The person that made that video,
Mhm.
that's the reaction they wanted, and the fact that they're coming out of your mouth is the thing that they wanted. So they
Bro,
did
yeah,
their
I
job.
think-
We're talking
nah,
I
about them.
guess. I guess.
We're
Nah,
talking about them. We're talking about them.
It's okay to compare people.
I didn't say their
but when
name.
Stupid like that, like nah, bro, you tripping.
No free shout outs. I'm not saying their names.
Like you gotta be tripping. You gotta be smoking with Matt Riddle on RVD if you really think Hulk Hogan.
They
is
probably
anything
did
like
before they
Gunther.
made that video.
Nah, they
Do you
busted
think-
doing them shrooms too. Shoot.
Do you guys think when The Rock uses the bathroom, lightning bolts come out
Yes.
Yes.
because he's electric?
Yeah, that's why he has no hair no more. He took a massive rock bottom, and his whole top blew off.
Nah, he went to the army and they had to cut everything off because the way if they had to salute, it's going all the way to the back.
Dude, I can see.
Here we go.
I can see The Rock in like a scary movie, not like like that movie, Scary Movie, the comedy.
No, I know what you mean.
Okay, I thought you were
mean like a horror movie.
Kane movie, like a See No Evil type of thing.
So that's why I had to make sure to say that.
I don't know. It's like
I was gonna say, I
can't
don't know
buy
about
him
all
being.
that.
Now, how are we talking about him being in the movie or him being like the villain, like the killer or whatnot? Because
no. Him being in the movie franchise, Scary Movie.
Scary Movie.
He ain't with no killer though. No.
With Marlon Wayans and them, the movie.
Nah,
Scary Movie?
that would have been funny, but like,
I think
they had Shaq in there, and they had
they had Snoop Dogg, they had Mac Miller, they had everybody.
Yeah, they did.
All I gotta say is yes. If I would make an actual scary movie, not like the franchise Scary Movie, if I would make a scary movie, I would ask The Rock to be part of it.
I told myself,
and I will.
I'd be laughing too hard.
Once
I'd be laughing too hard to see The Rock be like, "I'm gonna put you in the basement." It's some wild shit.
I would do the whole like put the lotion. Oh, put the lotion in the basket.
In the bucket.
Yeah. It puts its lotion on his skin, or it gets the hose again. I'm looking at my wife right now. What? Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. It's wrestling. I don't care about that.
This is awesome, Chance.
Yeah, before that was the holy shit chance.
Yeah,
they had to blur that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't get married. Don't get married.
I'm staying single like a Pringle, never mingle till I die. You muted yourself, Judas, by the way.
I know I did.
Don't get married.
I like to have my TV up a little louder, but I don't want to disturb everybody.
I gotcha.
Hey, if I can make a suggestion, this mic right here is fucking amazing. You guys can't hear any background noise. And my speaker is literally right here. Like, I can see it.
CM Punk comes out now because of the chance. I'm going to go wild.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's going to go wild.
Noise cancellation.
It's CM Punk. It's The Rock. And it's Cody Rhodes.
And I'm sorry, I forgot about the watch along. I was sitting there
all
talking
good.
about
I figured
people.
I'd shoot you the message.
Yeah.
And if you can come, you can come. If you can't,
No, I appreciate me coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of The Rock, did you see that video I sent you earlier, Dylan?
Oh, with Ace Steel?
Yeah.
Who the hell said this?
Leo, did you get any new followers?
On for TikTok or
are they gonna kiss?
Yeah. Because you were at 69.
I was at 69 earlier.
That's what I'm saying. Did you get any more now?
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm gonna have a talk with these assholes then. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear the background noise?
No.
Good.
Dude.
My new mic that I got.
Yeah, I think that's the same one I got.
So The Rock came
similar.
out,
It's very
whispered in his
similar,
ear,
yeah.
and now he's leaving.
I hope
Yeah,
your
of
mom
course, he's gonna
knows
come
how to
out
make
and-
good pie.
Be
Nah,
intimidating.
you know what he told him? Dylan, you know what he told him?
You owe me
He
$5.
said, I don't care about your story.
He's like, you owe me $5.
He still owe me from that Taco Bell from the other day.
I'm not eating Taco Bell ever again. I'm
Rocky
sorry.
sucks. Rocky sucks.
Because, like, I literally had Taco Bell Friday, and I was sick all weekend. Like, no. No.
He just made a bunch of money to come out, whisper, and leave.
Yep.
Yo,
That's how much money
Cody's
he
ear.
literally is getting like 32 mil for doing all this. 32 mil. Do you know what I would do for 32 million?
Dylan, let me know if I go. Well, I'm gonna say something, but let me know if I went too far. He went down there. did the whole thing, right? Goes up to Cody, whispers in his ear, "I have the biggest erection right now," and then walked away.
I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. The Rock has a bottom.
He loves it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
He's playing the crowd right now. I love it.
Oh, this is snug.
Well, Raw's kicking off pretty good so far, I guess.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if
Yeah.
Rocky would have actually said something
Dude.
more than just whispering sweet nothings into Cody's ear.
Not
Told
gonna
me look
lie,
pretty today.
Dylan, the LA segment had me dying laughing. This man showed up to his front lawn. Beat the crap out of
I'll beat the horn all I fucking want.
He
And
said,
then he came
"I
out
told
there,
you
he
it's
started
on site.
kicking his ass.
I told you it's on
In
site.
front of his wife. Told him,
I told
"Hey,
you it's
shut
on
up.
site.
Get back inside."
I told you it's on site.
Yeah, it was wild.
This is what I want Cody to do.
Can you say Aussie? How many people did you tell? Only pay for what you need.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
This
Ooh,
show-
they're showing Daniel Bryan. Ooh.
AEW, A&E rivals.
Yeah.
With tons of storage, so you can take
Very exciting.
selfies.
I can't wait for the Bray Wyatt documentary.
That's next
Oh, I
Monday.
can't either.
Yeah.
Next Monday.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it too at some point. I just don't know when.
I usually watch it like when it launches or whatnot, and I'll just
Yeah, I might not be able to watch it right away.
only because you have to work that day.
Yeah.
Introducing the new Cantina chicken.
Unless you just watch it like that during the evening time or like after Raw that day or whatnot.
Yeah, well, I have my new schedule now is Tuesday, Wednesdays off. So worst case scenario, I just watch it Tuesday morning or something.
Yeah.
So I'm not really
Yeah.
I'm not really too concerned. But I am more I'd rather watch it. I'd like to watch it the day of.
Yeah.
So that way while we're doing a Monday Night Raw watch along, we can talk about it all. But most likely I'll have to wait until I actually have the time to do it.
Not understandable.
But it's okay.
Understandable.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. But yeah, I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 the past couple of days.
I'm telling
and
you, how are you loving it?
I'm enjoying it a lot. So I bought it initially when I
Mhm.
had the PS4.
Right.
And I played like a week and a half of it, right?
Mhm.
And then I had a couple of buddies who got way further ahead of me and then
Right.
goes and ruins the ending.
I hate
So I was
that.
like,
I don't want to play
well,
anymore.
I'm not even close to that. So now that you've told me the ending,
I don't want to play it.
now I don't want to play this anymore. So I
Dude.
waited until I kind of like forgot about the game. And then I saw the game on sale, Ultimate Edition. And I was like, all right, because the Ultimate Edition was like 100 and it was on sale for like 45. So
Oh,
I
that's
was
a good
like,
deal.
okay, let me get the Ultimate
Ugh.
Edition. So I
What are
got
they
the
doing with
Ultimate
Chucky?
Edition and I've been playing it and it's just been great.
Why does man look
So-
like he just? He look like Father
Most
Time
peop-
done caught up with him, and he looks like a elderly.
Most people disagree with me, but I think 2K does a horrible job at making WWE games. I hate them.
Yeah, because they're
Really?
forever outdated. You know what they really should do? I say they leave 2K and go to EA. Go to EA Sports.
No,
I think they need to go back to THQ.
THQ needs to be the new thing.
But I think the only way they do that is, isn't THQ with AEW right now?
It doesn't matter. They don't have. You
Yeah.
don't have I mean, THQ is with WCW and ECW back in the day. I mean, it doesn't matter. They don't. They're not. They're not strictly with one company. If that makes any sense. I think when THQ was originally going out of business, I think WWE should have bought THQ, so then you could have had WWE games.
I just want things to kind of be more updated, like in the sense of, because like look at NBA 2K, right? When somebody is not really performing well, their ratings go down in the update. If somebody gets traded to a new team, they update it. I want to see that happen with WWE. Like if somebody turns heel, right? We shouldn't have to go in and do that. If somebody gets a new attire, they should update that. New theme songs, new attires, new shows.
But if they kept updating it, then people would expect it all the time, and then there's no reason for them to make a new game.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some games that do that, and they still make new games.
I play Red Dead 2 on PC.
I play.
How do you like it?
I like it.
I'm a fan.
Played it.
Right.
It's the original one.
So I'm up to where I just stole this oil container for Morrison because we're about to rob a train. We're still at the camp that we just came to from the one camp that we traveled to or whatever. So yeah,
12 days to WrestleMania, and I took that weekend off for WrestleMania.
He said, God damn it. Sorry. He said, go ask Cody what I said.
Next time, just let me know. I would have loved to have joined in. Communication's key. You're right. All right. Cool. Now on to the business tonight. JD, we need you to have a ricochet like we know you can. I'm sick and tired until you be made look like fools when I claim ricochet. Everything. Now, I got to tell you, honestly, being our favorite opinion to wrestling. I have to check it out.
I mean, at least they're trying to. At least they finally put him back on TV.
Finally,
Ricochet, like, isn't his you know what I'm thinking? They have him on TV because they know his contract's about to expire, and now they want him to stay.
Yeah, Eric, you wanted to do a Nickelodeon Direct? Is that what you just DM'd me about?
Not gonna lie to you, Dylan.
I haven't seen the documentary yet about Nickelodeon.
Crazy.
That's
wild.
what I keep hearing. I keep hearing like everything. A diss track. Oh.
That's gonna be good.
Good luck with that. I don't want any part in any of that nonsense. Happy Monday, buddy. Happy Monday to you too, Scott. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, happy Monday, Scott. But no, not gonna lie, Dylan. This is snug. It's hugging me.
Hey, listen. You made the bet. You made your bed. Now you gotta fucking lie in it. I don't want to hear no shit. All right. Listen. The end of the year, maybe she wins something. But till then,
it can't be a team title.
Hey, listen. There's always opportunities.
It's got to be the world championship.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
This is where Leo's idea of a woman's mid-card title would come in great play.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. But did you see what's been kind of been talked about earlier, Dylan, because they were talking about Live specifically on which website is this? Which website is this? I have it on my phone.
A walking trash bag. I love it.
That's crazy.
I'm going to watch it, Eric, but I haven't watched it yet.
He does look like a walking trash bag.
I just started watching the Righteous
Ringside
Gems
News.
on HBO with Danny McBride and John Goodman. That's been a very interesting show.
See everybody. I don't understand why Dominic wears so many shirts and stuff.
What do you mean?
He gives them out to the crowd.
No, he has a shirt on and has another one tied around him.
He gives one out to the crowd, don't he?
No, he doesn't. He wears the other one as a skirt.
Yeah, like a skirt. Yeah.
You figure you bring an extra shirt out, you might give it to the crowd.
Wolf says, not gonna lie, I can see Drew versus Ricochet feud for the World Heavyweight Championship. Be interesting. Considering he has never competed for the World Championship since 2019.
Damn, there goes Ricochet.
I mean, Puma. Oh my God, they just made a nice reference to his old gimmick.
Yeah, they did that last week.
Wow.
I think
good shit, Michael Cole. This is why Michael Cole is a fucking elite.
But you know they did that last week too. I think there's plans to have him revert back to being Prince Puma.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Or have like his gimmick but still be called Ricochet.
No. Please don't.
What
would you say
was Prince Puma bad?
When it comes to your goal,
bad. It's just like that's an indie thing. Leave it in the indie circuit.
When it becomes your GOAT and commentator, so give me your GOAT team and your individual that is your GOAT.
I am Scott.
JR is my GOAT all time.
Okay.
And my GOAT tag team is Coach and JR.
Coach and JR. Okay.
For me,
I like
JR
Lawler and him,
GOAT.
but sometimes Lawler wasn't as easy to bounce off.
No.
Especially when it came to the women's division.
Yeah, he was weird.
And it was just too much of the puppies, JR, the puppies. And it was like, okay, cute, ha ha ha. But then, like, after a while, it's just like
it's forced.
like,
but like
I can tell you the worst team in history.
Who's returning, Scott?
The worst team, the worst commentator in history, and I will die on this fucking hill, is Jesse Ventura. The absolute worst.
Oh, I don't know. I could stand
worst commentator in professional wrestling history is fucking Jesse Ventura.
He's like this. He has it upside down.
So my question to you, Mike, are you talking? Does it have to be like a 2-man team or a 3-man team?
No. So your team in general, your team. Okay. And then you can do a duo or a trio, and then your single GOAT, and then your team.
Okay, so single JR, hands down. He's the elite, like literally. For if I'm talking about like team, I'm gonna say JR, Mauro Ranallo.
Wow, that's a good one.
And I'll say Pat McAfee.
Okay.
But no. They had to commentate together.
All three of them?
Yeah, they had to work together. They had to have done work together.
Yeah.
You could say Shivani, Caliber, and JR because they have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I mean, those are good. You have Shivani and JR, which are elite.
They are, but I don't really like
Excalibur is just that extra level.
Yeah, man.
Oh my dick.
Another really good one that was underrated, in my opinion, as well, is Taz and Michael Cole. But the only problem with Taz is that Taz didn't really sell a lot of the commentary midway through his SmackDown
Joey Styles
career
is another one.
when he was on his way out.
Right. So I'll tell you my single. My single is Joey Styles. He was able to.
Joey Styles is a good one. That's a good
Right.
pick.
So Joey Styles was able to commentate by himself. That's the Joey Styles I fucking love. And I would have to put as my GOAT Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. The reason why, because Jerry Lawler was a color commentator. You know what I mean? In second place from that, I would think I would put Michael Cole and Pat McAfee behind that.
I actually like this one that they were doing.
They're very down for me.
Wait, where is it back then?
What about you two? Ben, who are your favorite commentators of all time, and your favorite one of all time commentator?
I got it.
My favorite one of all time would be Pat McAfee.
Okay.
My favorite team would be JR and King.
Okay. I like that. What about you, Judas?
My favorite's JR. Good old JR. Nobody beats good old JR. And I'd like to Michael Cole and JR as a commentary team would be the best.
I got one that's underrated.
What?
So I already said JR is my GOAT, but this one was one of the ones I felt like was slept on, especially. I'm going to go with Marinallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson from NXT. That was like one of my favorite ones to watch because they really brought a lot to NXT, at least for like the in-ring action. They made it more enjoyable.
See, you bring that up, man, but a lot of people like it, and it was really hard for me to choose.
You guys
exactly, because you had Joey Styles was good.
But if I had to do a Mount Rushmore, of course Joey Styles is be one. Second is going to be Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross, and then if I had to do a third one, by far would be God help me out here. It's Don West and Mike Tenay.
Well, those are good ones too.
And then after that, it's
McDonough's finally showing some oomph in his fucking wrestling ability tonight against fucking Ricochet. I just wanted to point that out. I know everyone is like telling us to watch this match. I am watching the match while listening to you guys, but Danny McDonough is really showing his NXT fucking work right now.
Yeah, he was good in NXT.
In this
the Irish Ace.
Yeah, and in this match against Ricochet, I feel like Ricochet might be one of his more equaled opponents.
For sure.
Of the group.
Did you hear what they were planning for NXT, Dylan?
No, I don't really watch NXT,
so they're planning to do Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes, who have been feuding.
Oh yeah, it's the main event.
Yeah, and it's also planned. It's also being planned to keep their feud going, and both of them come up to the main roster.
My question is, why did they never bring Mike? Why didn't they ever bring Mike Tenay to AEW?
Good shit, though. Good recovery.
Mike who?
That's it.
Mike Tenay. Why didn't they ever bring him to AEW? I think that would have been a great trio.
Look at the ref. He knew. The ref knew. He's like,
Dom, get out.
Oh, come on.
We know you. We know you, Dom. Out.
Come on, dummy. Stop playing with me.
Himself off the top rope.
Ow. Shit.
That's it. 1, 2. No. Kick out. Wow. 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 Wow.
Come on, Ricochet. All right.
Hey, Ricochet's getting some.
JD McDowell is coming out tonight.
JD McDonald's. It's really showing up right now.
Like, holy shit, where did this come from?
But it's been crazy for like the internet wrestling community. I mean, Well, it's always crazy. I mean, there's never a day where they're not
Appeared,
crazy.
Pat McAfee and Cole. Officially 6 months. I'm just reading the comments. I just don't know why they never hired on Mike Tenay. I don't know why WWE or AEW never picked him up.
Dang it. Some bad luck, Brian. Man, I think I'm late on my car insurance. Good thing the general gives you a great deal. Yeah, with flexible payment options to keep you covered. So today is your lucky day.
Shaquille O'Neal is going to make money for the rest of his life doing commercials.
Shaquille O'Neal is more wealthier than the fucking anybody else in pro wrestling and pro basketball.
Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco. Only at Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco.
Like, absolutely filthy. And you know what's crazy? He has a doctorate, a master's. He made his children have degrees before fucking getting any bit of his money. Like, Shaquille O'Neal is a really, really fucking smart guy.
Yeah,
easily.
And he's a DJ too, which is really funny. On top of all of that, like being a legendary pro athlete, being a doctorate in something, a master in something, a commercial legend, TV appearance guy. He's also like a really just smart fucking dude.
A wrestler.
All right, let's not go too far. All right, here are some things that Shaquille O'Neal did.
Technically, he is.
Yes, but
I mean, Dennis Rodman is a former pro wrestler, technically.
David Arquette.
David Arquette's the greatest WCW champion of all time.
David Arquette took that death match and regretted it.
Y'all.
You know what though? I think it was Mike that this everybody, and I might have been in here. Was about David Arquette. Now, the only reason why Mike respects him is because the money that he made from being the world heavyweight champion at the time, he gave to all the wrestlers that needed the money more. Right? Was that you? Because I feel like you've said that to us.
Yeah. That's all right. So that's why I said he's the greatest WCW. I never seen.
Yeah, he's very wholesome, and like you have like when you talk to him in person or just hear his interviews, he's just very genuine. He just had like that bubbly.
You need to give this man his flowers because he not only he got shit on, right? He got shit on for after him winning the world heavy the WCW championship, right? Got shit on, and still went back into wrestling and did a death match. Come on.
With Nick Gage of all people,
and
literally, he literally got hit
move like this
and had glass in his neck.
And he's still wrestling. You know he's still wrestling, right?
Yeah, I watched this documentary. Like, you cannot kill David Arquette. Like, I loved it. I love it.
Hello, Facebook user. How are you, Facebook user?
Not them got the top 5 most played wrestlers on 2K.
Yeah, I know that's some interesting. That's an interesting list.
I only played with Cody, Jay, and that was it. Women, no.
So I
do the 450.
I got 2K24. I played it. I'm on the Mark Merrow and Ultimate Warrior one. Dude, that's such a pain in the ass, dude. Like I can't stand the controls on that thing.
Oh heck really nah. This might be over.
You out of here.
Dirty Dom is bye-bye.
Nah, I thought the rest was going to DQ him right then and there.
They need to stop shitting on Dom. Okay.
It's over again. Right here.
Oh,
April 27th
Nice
is coming up
fucking
quick.
victory.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ricochet has no gravity. That man can't
he's the man that defies gravity.
Nice fucking victory.
Literally.
Captain North America.
I would bring back Hornswoggle and have him dethrone Roman Reigns.
Oh Lord.
You just stop it right there. All right.
No.
You
might as well.
just, no. You just stop it right there. All right.
No.
Hornswoggle beating Roman Reigns. If that's the guy that you're gonna have dethrone Roman Reigns,
everybody who
Cody Rhodes, do you understand? The internet will
Listen.
burn to the ground.
All he has to do is grab his dick and twist it. The old dick. All right.
The old dick twist. Oh my god!
I can't wait.
I love that. I love that fucking video.
I want to go. I so badly want to go to a event.
I
want to go to an event. Yeah, CM Punk.
Oh, look at him! Look at him with the fucking dirty ass Cubs belt. This absolute waste of a purchase. Those Cubs ain't gonna win shit for 20 more years now.
Hey,
you just cursed them. He just cursed
Dylan.
Watch.
So I literally looked on there, right? I did not realize that AEW has 17 championships.
AEW has 17 championships.
AEW has their champ. Then you have ROH.
If you include Ring of Honor, them having the AEW belt, and then like them doing like the New Japan.
Right, but that's because you're putting Ring of Honor together. AEW only has women's title, TBS, world, heavyweight, tag team, trios, continental, international.
Yeah,
that's it. And FTW and TNT. They only have 9. Then Ring of Honor has tag, trios, ROH main belt, the women's belt,
television,
and
now the women's television,
So on top of that 9, you add
and then
that
the FTW,
6, which is on that's AEW.
Yeah.
Hey, what is it
now?
called?
So Ring of Honor has 6 on top of AEW's 9.
It's 17 belts altogether.
Yeah, well, I tell you now, wild.
I liked when they did Dynamite and had Rampage be like right after, and just be like a 3-hour show. Like I don't mind that.
Dynamite should be a 3-hour show going forward. They need to eliminate Rampage.
Yeah, and just put a Ring of Honor.
If you hire me, we're eliminating Rampage and we're saving you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
And then just put Ring, and then just
I wouldn't get rid of Rampage.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get rid of Rampage. All right, I just would. No. I'm saying, listen to me. I wouldn't call it AEW Rampage. I would call it ROH Rampage.
So just have it be for Ring of Honor.
So you would have AEW Dynamite, ROH Rampage, and then you would have AEW ROH.
Yeah, but
Collision.
ROH doesn't need that either. If me and Leo had this conversation, and I think the best way of looking at it is this: on Friday, SmackDown is 2 hours.
Right.
After SmackDown, people are going to bed. People are getting ready for Saturday. They're getting ready for the weekend. Saturday, people watch wrestling maybe while it's live. Otherwise, they're watching it the next day. It's never, ever really all the time it's live. Rampage should be eliminated, and Ring of Honor should take its place.
Yes. And have Ring of Honor be an hour.
Should start at 6 p.m., go for 2 hours, which leads us into SmackDown, which leads us into 10 o'clock at night. So from 6 to 10 p.m.,
I agree with you.
Wrestling fans can have 4 hours of consecutive wrestling.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Compared to 3 hours, 2 hours of good,
I'm saying
and 1
I said I
hour of
wouldn't.
promo.
But what I'm saying is I wouldn't get rid of the show. I mean, yeah, switch the time slot, do whatever you want to do. Just make it
If
an
you want to
ROH
add
show.
Rampage an extra hour, okay, because now you have that opportunity to change some of the layout of what Rampage can be and the potential it could hold.
But you get what I mean, though, right?
No, I
You
do.
get what I
But
mean,
if you eliminate Rampage and give it to Ring of Honor instead, a promotion that has never really been on TV, if ever, now have a TV spot, which gives us a brand new set of eyes to the business that everybody's going to want to tune into at least once.
Yeah. Dude,
At
every
least
time I
once.
say this,
And people
and
that
see,
hate,
and all you
people that hate
and the
wrestling.
great thing, but the great thing is though, like you would have you know he wants them just to work one day a week and all this stuff, and that's all you have to do, or maybe possibly two. But I'd be like, look, you guys are separate, all right? You are my AEW stars, you are my ROH stars. You're still working 1 week,
Right?
it's just
but
my
the problem
ROH
is
guys are
Tony
gonna work
doesn't
this
think
day.
that way.
It's a well, I agree. That's why he needs to hire people like us.
Next Monday.
You know, if Tony was like, Ring of Honor stuff isn't going to invade AEW,
Look at fans.
and AEW is not going to invade Ring of Honor, then we could have a very interesting two promotions ran by one person. Or technically, I would hire somebody else to run Ring of Honor. Tony shouldn't really be in charge of Ring of Honor per se. And I just learned that Orange Cassidy is doing a lot of the writing and booking for Collision. So the fact of the matter with that, you now have somebody that's been backstage working like that.
So I have a question for you.
On Ring of Honor doing that show.
Do you believe that Collision is a better show than Rampage?
No. Oh well, no. Against Rampage, yes. Yes.
Okay. Did you know that? I know
CM Punk is coming out.
Ratings really don't matter, but when it comes to ratings, ROH on paper is a better show, huh?
I don't look at ratings
Watch
as
CM Punk get interrupted by Drew.
That holds the betterment or the downfall of a company. Yeah. And I'm going to explain this in a second. Let's watch CM Punk,
baby.
Let's watch CM
Drew
Punk.
McIntyre's about to interrupt this, man.
I want to see CM Punk come out.
All I was saying on paper, when you look at
paper, Collision's better.
No. I'm saying when it comes to like ratings and stuff, I'm just saying on paper when they look at it, they look that there's more eyes on Rampage than Collision.
Right.
Yeah, but Collision is the better show. I agree.
Right.
Yes. All right. I apologize. We're getting
No. This is a great conversation. Because some people like myself don't look at if I was a TV network, that's the only thing I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But I'm not a TV network. I'm a fan that cares more about what you're distributing to me than how many people are watching it. Because if you build it, people will come. But if you build a half-ass show, people aren't going to come.
Agreed.
It's you know what I mean? And I feel like that's a very simple fact. If you could build a good show with a good product that has a beginning, a middle, and end, and that can lead off to sell that pay-per-view that's coming up, to make you want to watch Dynamite, that wants to make you come back for Friday, make you want to come back for Saturday, awesome. Because now you have a product that is giving the potential new set of eyes and brand new eyes to the wrestling business a fresh look. And that's what's more exciting.
I know I made the joke and stuff, but I mean, literally, dude, like I would do some writing where people, I would want people to come at my throat. I'd be like, yeah,
I would love to work for AEW.
Hornswoggle will dethrone Roman Reigns. Okay, that's it.
I tell you now, if I had the opportunity to write for AEW, Hornswoggle is not going to be on the product. But I tell you now, I will have a great goddamn show.
If you get a job there, I'm gonna dedicate my life to getting a job there with you. So
listen,
all right,
everybody's gonna get a job there. I tell you that right now. All righty, we're a collision of fucking. We're going to have brand war of who's better every week, Collision or Dynamite. People are gonna be like, Rampage, who? Be like, Rampage is a fucking break time. It's our lunch break. We just put the camera in the back. People eating sandwiches and fucking tacos.
Boo and pump.
All right?
Boo and pump. Boo and pump.
I bet
Give me a break. Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
Dylan, Drew McIntyre's about to interrupt this man. Drew McIntyre's about to interrupt this man.
Cut his mic.
He's asking CM Punk if he's going to be at WrestleMania. The short answer is yes. Yes. Everybody's in his
as a host.
It's not 100%. I'm not medically cleared, but damn it, my mouth works. My mouth works.
A lot of people.
We're not on Netflix yet, so I apologize. April knows what I'm talking about.
Pause.
Ooh.
Not only are people asking me what I'm going to do in WrestleMania, they get suggestions.
Did you just hint to something?
Are you going to host WrestleMania?
Doing Netflix. Yeah, he hinted at Netflix.
10 years ago.
I can't say much.
Because Netflix allows you to get away with a lot more shit. So
what you're saying is
a lot more violence come Netflix time.
So what you're saying to me is that we need to get Edge to come back with Lita and redo that scene.
If we get Lita back, we're gonna redo that sex scene.
Okay, bet.
The correct way. And it's not gonna be Pinky, and it's not gonna be Pinky Edge coming out there. I tell you that now. All right.
He's gonna try to be a ref at Drew's match.
Beth Phoenix is joining.
Yeah. Beth Phoenix is hosting.
Hate me. Most of them love me. They certainly need me. They need to talk about me. Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee. Got yourself a little program, I understand. I apologize. I'm not a daily listener. I listen to the experience in the drive-thru. But you had a guest on your show by the name of Roman Reigns. And I sit back and I wonder what's it going to be.
Listen, broken tricep Phil. All right, we're not going to be talking about this guy right here. All right, we're not going to be talking about Roman Reigns, the Ramen champion, right now. All right.
We're going to see each other pretty soon. Another guy that likes to talk about me is Seth Rollins.
Punk and Roman soon.
Yeah. Right when he stops getting injured.
That's if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
He's somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for another time. But knowing that I've hurt my arm being a professional wrestler since I was 15 years old, maybe he's earned that right. I don't know. Coming from somebody with
look, I'll say this now. I know I like to make fun of a lot of these wrestlers and shit like that, but I give them a lot of credit for doing this 300 and something days out of the year. I say that the injuries that they sustained, if I sustained any of them throughout the years, I would definitely, without a doubt, be probably quitting. So God bless these guys and gals, but
are we about to get Punk and Rock again?
You can't box with God, he said.
There's Drew McIntyre.
My mic was muted. I look like a jackass. Who all in here is Roman fans?
I'm 50-50.
Nobody. Judas, are you a Roman fan?
Oh, here comes Drew.
Oh
yeah,
Lord,
I'm a Roman fan.
Okay.
Always.
You're a Roman fan?
Ben, are you a Roman fan?
Now, are you a Roman fan or are you a Roman Gok 5000 with extra slide?
What?
I'm not the second one. I'm just a Roman fan.
I'm not a fan of Roman.
I said, are you a fan?
Turn that song off, he said. Nobody wants to listen to that bullshit.
I said, are you a fan or are you a Gok 5000 with extra saliva?
Get your bitch ass in
I'm a fan.
Okay. As long as you don't gok him, then we're good. Do you say he's your tribal chief?
Oh, I've acknowledged him.
I acknowledge him as my tribal queef. Rachel Reigns.
I acknowledge MJF.
The only man I acknowledge is MJF.
I mean,
shame
it's
on
either
you.
him or this woman right here. That's it.
Shame on you, Judas. Shame on you.
Rambo, be quiet.
No, today's
Not an internet troll in a skirt.
You're in the ring injured, Punk. We're less than 2 weeks to Mania. We're in Chicago. Drew McIntyre into the world title match. This is divine intervention. That's what this is. Oh, man, I just realized I'm wearing this shirt. Bad manners. You know, on the back it says number 1 in the checklist. Drew McIntyre.
Oh.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, he disrespected him.
Probably never had an issue with it.
Get his ass.
You want to know the most ironic thing about you, Punk? The string.
Oh, not the bicep.
Yeah, you spend all your time in rehab.
That's fucked up.
Okay. All right. I like that one. That was funny.
Oh. You say you don't do drink or you don't do drug, but you always in rehab, bro.
I don't hate you, Punk. You complete me.
I don't hate Drew, but he does look like he's smelling something horrible. I'm telling you right now. Got that face. Look at him.
Yeah, do not shoot up my kill, you perv. Shoot up my kill. Listen, Punk, please. I know you
Did not shoot up my guilt, you perv. Yeah.
Listen, Punk, please. Because you should be in my position. You should finally starting to realize I've been all along. The Drew McIntyre has always been the chosen. Has always been the chosen. Realize I've been all along. The Drew McIntyre has always been the chosen one. His name. Who's the chosen one?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. That's who chose him.
It was like Penny Wise is blown. That's the cut for the cut last.
I wonder what it feels like to have X amount of people chanting your name.
Oh shit! Here comes Seth.
Here comes Seth.
Here we go.
Oh my God! Look at Buck. Oh my God! That's how I feel. That's how I feel when I hear that Roman Reigns isn't showing up for another week of work.
Now that's me every time Liv Morgan loses a match.
Oh my God!
That was me at Monday Night Raw.
Again.
That was me at Monday Night Raw.
Look at this fucking outfit. Listen, not for nothing. Listen, I don't care. I don't care. I truly don't. Seth Rollins has to be the best dressed superstar in professional wrestling.
I mean,
the NBA do it with suits and everything. Baseball.
But like wrestling, he's got to be that guy.
But wrestling, Seth freaking Rollins is him. He's him. He's him. I mean, he's him, dude.
Seth Rollins been champion for 303 days.
Yeah, and Mommy's been champion 500 and something days.
No, she's about to make 365 days at Mania. If
365, wow.
Yeah, because she won it at WrestleMania last year.
500.
Right before they got the new title design.
Gunther's like at 6. Gunther's about 600, I think.
Gotcha.
Historically, a good singing city. Chicago!
He always raids Becky's closet, Scott.
I mean, I don't blame him. Like, if you're coming dripping like that, why wouldn't you?
And now that we've firmly established whose show this is, whose show this has been, and whose show this is going to be. If you two children,
This man is literally sitting by the commentary people in the chair.
your show. It's my show. It's my city. Oh, I know it's a one-way game for me tonight, Punk, but if you guys are done trying to out-troll each other, maybe we get down to business. You see, if you two morons had even one channel and one thing to know, you get to make decisions.
Hey, Seth. The 60s called. They want their pants back. Yo, Scott gets the comment of the night. Scott, your comment has been starred for the night. That has been the comment of the night right there. That's great. Scott, thank you so much for that.
Dylan, that should be a segment going forward. Comment of the night.
Figures, why not go all the way? Why not take the ball all the way to the whole city of Chicago? The whole city of Chicago. So let's ask you fine folks here tonight. WrestleMania 40 versus Seth Rollins. World Heavyweight Title on the line. Heavyweight on the line. Commentary. We are commentary.
Or the guest referee.
Guest referee. I was just gonna say that shit.
They're chanting referee.
Referee. If he's injured, though, can he really be doing that, though?
I mean, he has his other arm to count. So. Leah, we need your quizzes to be a segment.
In all fairness, I really don't think I could be objectively fair with these two dicks.
Ah! Talk your shit! Talk your shit! Talk your shit, Punky! Talk your shit! I can't be fair with these two dipshits in the fucking ring. Yo!
You want to know what I think, Punk? You want to know what I think, Punk?
Oh, man, that was a good one.
Nope. He said nope.
Nope.
Well, it's ironic. I don't think anything about you. I don't think anything about you. Well, it's ironic. Matter of fact, I don't think anything. You haven't changed my mind since the last time we were in this ring together. Now unfactor to me. If you want to be on commentary at WrestleMania, you want to be a referee at WrestleMania to me. If you want to be on commentary at WrestleMania, you want to be a referee at WrestleMania. It doesn't matter to me. You need a moment at WrestleMania. You talk about how everybody needs you. The fact is, you need me to have a moment at WrestleMania. I like the idea of commentary because the irony of seeing narrate my finest hour. The idea of commentary
Oh,
you do whatever you want at WrestleMania. One thing I need you to know, whatever you want WrestleMania, I need you to do is stay out of my way. I need you to know one thing I need you to do is stay out of my way. Okay, it's decided. Okay, it's decided. I'm going to put some cans on, sit next to my buddy Michael Cole. Okay, it's decided. Cole Myers, Pat McAfee. Cole Myers, I'm going to put some cans on, sit next to my buddy Michael Cole. I will do, and I guarantee you, I will do something. Listen, you're commentary at WrestleMania, and I guarantee you, I will do something. And you
oh.
Since from this company,
Oh! Oh! God! Talk your shit! Talk your shit, Punk! God!
Nah. This man brought up his wife, though. Oh, bro.
You're obsessed with you. You're obsessed with me.
Oh, damn.
All day long, you watch me on social media, you watch me on TV because I can live in your dreams. You're my number one stand. Right in the back is Michelle. Truly, you is your biggest fan. This is Phil.
Oh!
Super kick!
Medically clear. Stronger than ever.
Oh, stop! No! Yeah!
It is true. Get tired. Who is down?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Finally, somebody shut Drew McIntyre the fuck up.
Who's even a factor on WrestleMania? Any power of section with CM McIntyre. Who is even a factor on WrestleMania?
Yes, it did.
Yo, Monday Night Raw.
Finally, somebody got a shot in on Drew.
Monday Night fucking Raw tonight.
Yep.
Why?
They intense tonight, man. They intense tonight.
I want everybody right now, the 47 viewers over on Twitter, the 7 live viewers over on YouTube, the 2 viewers, the 1 viewer, share the shit out of this live. Like the shit out of this live. Make sure you go ahead and tell your grandmother about this live. Because tonight starts the night and road to WrestleMania 40. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Subscribe. There you go. That's it right there. There you go. And I'm with a little bit of
Oh, they got Meek Mill at WrestleMania.
Listen, and I heard somebody say, I think it was Pro Wrestling Wizard. Pro Wrestling Wizard, if you're watching me right now over on YouTube, what's up, my boy? Love you. If Drew McIntyre doesn't come out to Dreams and Nightmares, I don't fucking want it.
What if? Okay,
he made me believe. He made me believe, and I said, you know what? This guy might have something here. You don't come out to Dreams and Nightmares with Meek Mill performing it live? I don't fucking want it. Get his Scottish ass back in the back with his stupid ass little flimsy sword. What if tell him to go back to Scotland?
What if he came out to Broken Dreams?
No.
I just love that song so
much. We're in Philly, Meek Mill's hometown. Meek Mill is going to be at WrestleMania with Wally Weekend. Come on. I used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this. You're telling me that Drew coming out to that won't hype up Philly?
If he came up with that, theme of Broken Dreams, the crowd's gonna erupt. Because those two, like, people love that Drew McIntyre Broken Dreams theme song. Every time they have like a WrestleMania, they want him to bring that theme back. And I feel like with this character, it kind of would fit. Yes, the one that what Meek Mill has would fit too, but I just think if you're talking about like Broken Dreams, like that.
So I had to grind like this to rhyme like this. Come on.
I've already said I want to see CM Punk when he does actually wrestle. I want him to come back to that Fire Burns.
This Fire Burns, yeah.
In a matter of time, I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrists. You're telling me you don't want Drew McIntyre to come out to that? Come on. Billy, stand up.
What?
I tell you now, they drop that shit. Don't expect me not to be silent. I'm gonna wrap that shit along with me.
I would do. What you mean?
It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. All right? Come on.
This WrestleMania better be good. That's all I gotta say. I better not.
WrestleMania is straight fucking Rikishi booty cheeks with toilet tissue still in there.
Better
I fucking want a goddamn refund. I want 4 months of Peacock service fucking free. Compensated.
We've had a couple really bad WrestleManias.
Yeah.
34 I did not like. Sorry. No.
34. Which one was the one that The Rock hosted?
27.
Got a shorty. She said I got a shorty. She's trying to bless me like I said I chew.
You know what would be a great Raw after Mania return? Biggie. That would be a huge him or Matt Cardona. Him or Matt Cardona returning.
I'm telling you right now. From Long Island's own I'm telling you now.
Matt Cardona's just random. That match just popped in the screen.
He's never coming back to WWE? Dang it.
Who's not?
And you know what's funny? Chelsea Green is begging him.
Chelsea.
Begging him.
I mean,
he ain't coming back. Dude, you understand? Matt Cardona is doing so good.
I know he's doing so good in the Indies, but I'm just saying
Denmark right now. My buddy Nikolai from The Wrestler and the Nerd. My guy.
I know
he's going to his fucking wrestling promotion.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, I want to see him come back and see what he could do.
About, who gives a fuck about Raw? Who gives a shit about SmackDown? The man's going to Denmark.
I know.
The man might be coming to Long Island one day.
So you don't want to ever see him win a main event WrestleMania?
Man, fuck it. Zack Ryder, woo woo. Who gives a shit?
No, if he came back as Matt Cardona and like main event WrestleMania. No. You don't think he can main event a WrestleMania?
No, I don't want it. 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 Matt Cardona is doing so good.
And it's okay. We know that.
He has elevated the indie wrestling to a new level. If you see where indie wrestling was before Cardona,
I did.
Where Cardona is now and where indie wrestling now has come.
I know he's doing great. Like, don't get it twisted. I know, like, he's doing good. It's just like sometimes I just have these different ideas on like some things that I would want to see him be able to accomplish before he ends his career.
Listen, Cardona coming back to WWE will be amazing. Him and fucking Chelsea Green, tag team champions in an intergender tag team match. Awesome.
Him main eventing WrestleMania, winning the Royal Rumble.
Awesome. It's like, does he need it?
No. I know he doesn't have to, but like you got to think, like he even said when he retires, he doesn't want to retire or finish his run in an indie wrestling arena. He wants to be in a big arena.
I see him.
You got
in TNA.
You're seeing this right on Raw. Paul Heyman is talking to Drew McIntyre.
No, I'm watching right now all the tag team winners from.
No, if you was looking in the background, you could have seen it.
Oh.
He's still on that DX kick.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at Paul and Drew.
You know they up to some notes to the cahoots.
Oh, I love our Drew.
Cardona is. I would love for him to retire in a big thing, but I think AEW would be that big thing.
Oh Lord!
I think that WWE, where they're heading, from where they've come from, now with Triple H at the helm, Cardona's not that puzzle piece to fit into that puzzle. I don't. Like it. If things change, maybe my outlook at that time will change.
We're coming
right now off a McMahon era into Papa H era.
And
Papa
yeah,
H era is looking good. We got Shayna Baszler working with Josh Garnett in fucking Bloodsport. We have the possibility of TNA superstars coming and showing up at Royal Rumbles. Possibility of other big name people from indie companies as well as other promotions showing up at Royal Rumble. That's a big step forward.
And I think they're about to get Julia from New Japan and Tama Tonga.
Yeah. Listen, there's a lot here.
And possibly Motor City Machine Guns. Look, wait. Yeah, they were on AEW. We were on
Listen,
AEW.
listen.
I didn't like it.
You have a better chance of Liv Morgan winning a title before Motor City Machine Guns come around.
Okay, we didn't have to bring Liv Morgan into this. She ain't asked for none of this.
That's the likelihood. Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are going to stay on the indie scene for a little bit and either go to New Japan or AEW.
So you're telling me they can't have some good matches in the tag team division in WWE? Like they have some great tag teams.
And what tag team divisions do you got right now currently?
If you have
the Judgment Day running things. And if WrestleMania 40 is set up to the way that I believe it's set up, Judgment Day is retaining.
Look, let's be honest. If you have them go to WWE, there's so many different tag teams you can have them work with. And I even said this earlier.
DIY would be cool.
DIY, New Day could be good. The OC could be good. OC?
Oh no. No, not the current OC.
Judgment Day could be good. The New Catch Republic.
Sure. DIY.
New Catch Republic.
New Catch Republic.
Who else we got?
Brothers Creed.
Exactly.
The Creed brothers. I don't know.
Alpha Academy. If they were pushed different, if they were pushed more,
because
if they were pushed more,
yeah, break away and do some single shit.
Like you can't tell me they can't have some.
He's about 4. And if they break up Motor City Machine Guns, what's Alex going to do? Plus, again, has anybody watched the recent House of Glory show?
I've seen a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. Alex Shelley is set. I set on Mike Santana. And I am so in for it. So in for it. I tell you now, the Motor City Machine Guns will not go to WWE. And if they do, WWE has to change a whole lot to add MCMG.
So you guys were talking about Matt Cardona. If Matt Cardona will go anywhere, and
I feel like I was saying, I think I want to see him come back to WWE.
Not in the character he has. WWE would have to change their whole landscape to be able to.
Aren't they going back to 2014?
Listen, no. Listen, like Leo, do you realize we're talking about 2 different companies? WWE is Disney. WWE is Disney. Even if they go to Netflix, the reach that they're going to do will never come close to what the Attitude Era was. Will never come close to what the Ruthless Aggression.
And maybe that's the thing. They're not gonna try to go back to that.
Cardona, who he is, will not reshape his whole character for WWE.
The only place I see him going, if he does want to go to a bigger company, is probably AEW, and that's it.
Why does everybody seem to be going to AEW at this point? I mean, I don't mind it.
No, dude.
I'm not saying I don't mind him going to AEW. I'm just saying if you look at like the recent, crop of talent, like they have been going to AEW.
AEW will let you be who you are.
Okay, wait. What's wrong with the talent in AEW though?
No, I'm not saying I have a problem with the AEW. I'm just saying if you look at like the past, bunch of releases or like, people that's or free agents, they've all ended up in AEW 10 times out of 10. You haven't seen any that really showed up in the WWE. It seems like WWE continues to keep
they are, which is indie wrestlers.
Wait. Let me finish. Wait.
WWE is a different style of wrestling.
Leo,
I just had this argument with somebody on TikTok. Mike was there for it. We were talking about Shawn Michaels. When you compare AEW to WWE, right? The biggest thing that everybody keeps fucking forgetting is the fact that WWE wrestling is TV wrestling. AEW has the cross brand of TV wrestling and indie wrestling.
Isn't that what NXT was at one point
it
anyway?
is not. No, it is not.
Black and Gold was literally considered.
NXT was that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like they can't go back to that.
And it changed. There was more money for NXT to be Disney than Universal.
No, but I want Leo. What were you gonna say?
I'm saying it's like if I'm not saying I have a problem with Motion Machine going to like
I know, but you were gonna say, Leo.
If you look at like the past, if you look at the past crop of talent, right? They've all kind of went to AEW. We haven't really seen any go to the WWE. So it's like if it's I don't know what is maybe it's something that I'm not understanding. It's like it seems like
but
WWE continues to drop the ball.
You were I don't know if you said I don't know. Just tell me if I'm wrong on this, but I thought you were gonna say you don't see a lot. Well, you got a lot that go back to WWE. You have right now one of the top guys, Cody Rhodes. You have
but like in like
few people that left. But I don't know if you were gonna say this. Please tell me you weren't. Were you gonna say that a lot of people go to failed WWE superstars were gonna go to AEW?
No, I wasn't saying that. I'm saying like I wasn't gonna say that. I'm saying if you look at the past couple of like free agents, right? Almost 10 times out of 10 they end up in the AEW. Like I haven't seen any that has jumped ship to WWE. So it makes me feel like it's something that WWE is not doing something right because they continue to keep dropping the ball.
But because you're free with your character. You can do what you want. This is indie wrestling that's on a bigger stage and on television. That's what AEW is.
And the other thing about AEW is that they don't shape your wrestling style. WWE trained you to wrestle WWE style wrestling. On top of that, they bank and book their top stars. How many conversations have we had about Mia Yim in the women's division? How many conversations have we had about Ricochet and his projection? How many conversations have we had about the card members that aren't getting really, really good looks in WWE? It's because they're taking their top men and women and pushing them to the forefront and giving you these minor moments here and there to fill the void. But it doesn't fill the void for wrestling fans like myself and everybody here at this watch along. It doesn't. Because not only do we watch WWE, we watch New Japan, we watch TNA, we watch our local shows, we watch our regular promotions of indie shows, we watch AEW, we watch Ring of Honor, we watch so many things of wrestling that the demographic, the state, and the way that the structure of pro wrestling is AEW will always be right here where WWE will always outshine because of the fact that WWE's wrestling style is based on a silver fucking square where AEW is willing to go outside the box to get its talent and really promote their talent is a totally different concept for people who just watch WWE. That's another reason why a lot of WWE fans, when they watch AEW, go, why is this shit ass? It's because they don't understand the fact that they're not accustomed to all this other different wrestling styles and cultures that AEW will fixate on and push to the forefront. That's why there's more stories happening on AEW compared to WWE.
The great thing about AEW, all right? So if you watch WWE and you miss something, you're missing a big plot half the time. AEW, you can miss a week and jump in there and know exactly what's going on because there's no story.
Yeah,
there's stories, but not big ones, right? Or like Christian will sit there and talk about being your father, and you're like, okay, I see what he's doing. So that's the difference. And you can jump in AEW at any point in time. You can miss a month worth and jump in there and know exactly what's going on in minutes.
Correct.
Because it's like, if you look at like the past couple of new like signings that we've had for AEW, right? Like, let's be honest, we've had Will Ospreay, Jay White, Mercedes, Okada. Like, we've seen all these different, people show up, and these are big name signings. And it seems like when we look at WWE, the only big signing we've had was Cody, and that was it. Like,
Okada.
Okada went to A, and that's it. But we haven't had any like big
Mercedes Moné.
I'm talking about all for AEW, but I'm talking about when was the last time we seen like a big indie guy show up to WWE? Like
CM
that's
Punk.
because
but they don't do that. They don't do that.
Oh, I hear where he's talking about someone that's a big indie guy that's in indie wrestling that's getting signed right to WWE. The problem is,
like the world.
Yeah. You want to know why? No, you want to know why?
Recently, like
no, do you? I'm trying to tell you why. The reason why is because one, they have to go and work WWE style. They do not have full control of their character. They want to do what they want. They want to go somewhere where they're comfortable. WWE, they're not WWE's where, and people keep talking about, oh, this is the WWE's your last stop.
Look at the
That's
audience.
what it is, your last stop.
Leo, look at the audience from when you were a kid compared to where it is now.
Because I literally started watching.
Mike just said it.
Let's go, Drew.
Mike just said it to you.
Because I grew up around the time where it was 2003. So
right, but 2003 was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, you could have a mud wrestling match in the women's division, and that was considered a women's division regular match.
Right.
Nowadays, they're booking their main stars of the women's division, whether or not you like them or not. It's what the fans in the stadiums and the merch sales are giving them to book their main stars. Their wrestling style, Finn Balor's wrestling style, has changed from New Japan to WWE because WWE doesn't want Finn Balor to wrestle like he was the head of the Bullet Club. Cody Rhodes isn't wrestling like he was wrestling in New Japan or Evolve because he had to adapt to WWE style wrestling again. Okay? That's the difference. The difference is the style of wrestling that is pushed to the forefront of our TV screens.
I have a question.
That's from WWE watches an AEW product and they're going, "What the fuck is this?" It's because they're so accustomed to what WWE is putting on that silver screen.
Correct. Which means that's why New Japan will never open a show up here in the United States because all people will do is shit.
Well, Windy City. Windy City's going to be in Chicago.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing that people go to AEW. I want to see these people succeed. I'm just saying, for some of the things that I've been seeing, it gives me the impression. I feel like, when these people go to AEW, yes, like you said, their styles would be them. They feel more authentic than if they were to go to WWE because they have to come have a whole new style and be adjusted.
I'll give you a perfect example. AJ Styles. AJ Styles does not wrestle like he used to in TNA. He's wrestling a complete different style in WWE.
But
John Cena doesn't even wrestle the same style in OVW compared to what he does in WWE. Even when he came out as John Cena, when Ruthless Aggression era started, his wrestling style that was OVW style wrestling, same with Brock Lesnar, changed. It changed in front of our eyes, but we were children and we didn't notice.
Mm-hmm. And it's like the way I see it, maybe it's just because of like the way I may interpret something. Because like you said, you have a point. Like if somebody goes to AEW, they're more authentic. They're able to be their genuine selves. And that's true. Because if you go to WWE, you have to get used to being in a different system. You have to learn their system, like how promos work. Being less, you're more scripted. You have a little bit. you don't really have as many bullet points to kind of go by than you would at AEW. But it seems like for some people, and maybe sometimes I see the same thing. It's like I feel like if somebody doesn't go to WWE, if they're like a big name, yes, they go to AEW because they're able to be themselves. But don't you think just because somebody goes to WWE, they can't succeed? Like I feel like people can still go to WWE and succeed there too.
WWE, or you can only succeed if WWE wants you to succeed. Period. That's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
R-Truth was a NWA champion in TNA, a world champion. But goes to WWE, he's not a world champion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's different. It's different. So, like for instance, like all right. So you know how they had Brock. I mean, I'm kind of going off topic, but you know how they had Brock.
New Japan, yeah. He had New
Japan.
No.
How Brock ended Undertaker's streak.
Right.
All right. I think that was the wrong move. I think you could have built a wonderful match between the Demon Finn Balor and the Undertaker, streak versus streak, and had Finn Balor do it. And you could have moved him up the card as the Demon Finn Balor. Would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
WWE, to put it in layman's terms, it's corporate. It's corporate. Corporate has a set of rules you have to follow. Checklist. You have to abide by, no matter what. AEW
pretty much what they do
is the business that was started in the garage. That changes as the time changes. That
pretty
is
much
more well adapted and open-minded to different partisans as time goes on.
With WWE, if you don't look the part, they don't want you to be the part.
That's another
thing.
Like
too. Roman
and
looks
you know
the
what's
part.
funny? You know what's funny? I'm sorry to cut you off, Mike, but you know what's funny? And we're gonna and I guarantee you it's gonna be fucking different. You remember how Jay Cargill wrestled, right?
In AEW, right?
In AEW, right?
Yes, she really didn't. Yeah.
Watch her wrestling style when she starts wrestling in WWE, and tell me that's not changed.
But she mainly had squash matches, though.
When she wrestled in AEW, watch her wrestling style in WWE compared to AEW, and you tell me it hasn't changed. We saw a little bit of it at Royal Rumble. She was a little more loose. She had a little bit more of she still had the powerhouse, the strong game, which is awesome. They kept that. But at the same time, they had her take some more shots, had her really use the ropes as a guidance, and had her be that dominant powerhouse to someone like Nia Jax, who's being pushed as the women's powerhouse right now. Watch, Leo, her wrestling style now compared to AEW, and you're gonna tell me, oh, okay, I get it now.
I mean, I do. I was just saying, like, I
would love to see Cardona in WWE again as Cardona.
And I feel like it's a possibility he could, because I mean they let him try to keep his name. They didn't change too much. I'm just saying, like, I'm under the impression, like, I feel like if he were to go back, I feel like his chances of succeeding would probably be a little bit different than his first time around, possibly. Now, I don't know. I feel like back then it was Vince, and I think Triple H is kind of a little bit more different than with the way he kind of does his talent.
And that's why we have to wait until see what that Triple H that turn of the tide is going to be.
I mean we're trying to get more of it.
Triple H, and a lot of people disagree with me, and that's fine. Once again, I don't care if people disagree with me. Triple H, yes, he's in the writing team. He's more the producer. He still needs to put things through TKO before he does anything.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So far, everything's going his way. Everything's going Triple H's way. But if TKO somehow gets a stick up their ass, they want a certain person to be a champion. That's the person to be a champion.
Giovanni's partner's not clear to compete.
I've never been big on Andrade. I don't know why.
He was good in NXT, like when he was black and gold. Like he was good.
Yeah, I don't watch NXT. I missed out on a lot of their. Sorry, I missed out on a lot of their beginning
shows.
matches.
Because he had some great matches. He beat Drew McIntyre to win the NXT Championship. He had a great match with Andrade, a great match with Alistair.
Like I said, man, no, I'm telling you, Hornswoggle needs to dethrone Roman. Either way you look at it. Dylan, you hate me.
You're fucking wild for saying that.
Is it wrong? There's a couple things I want. No. Is it wrong for me to want like Stone Cold Steve Austin and LA Knight at WrestleMania? Yeah, and what off?
No.
You're not supposed to be getting on and off.
Is it also wrong? I want Bailey versus Nikita Lyons, cheek versus cheeks.
You have 30 more minutes, and that's it.
I wouldn't mind that.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I might do a video. Talking about.
I'll set you up.
I'm not gonna say anything on air. You know what I mean?
I'm setting you up.
Did you guys hear? Like,
listen, cheeks versus cheeks. I'm down.
People are
I can't say that.
And the special guest referee will be Rikishi.
Oh my god!
Oh,
now
we're on to something.
Big boot.
Now we're on to something.
I still can't believe during the Elimination Chamber, fucking, and Naomi start twerking on the fucking before she jumped off. Jesus.
Don't you want to go down as the greatest serial killer of all time?
How does a doll age?
Oh, what it is he's been in that body so long. His soul's starting to age, so he's starting to age. So he's trying to figure out how to fix some. I forgot how it went at the end. I gotta watch it again, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Chucky.
They got this man looking like a whole grandpa at this point.
Dude, Chucky and RoboCop need to be put in the Hall of Fame.
Stop it. Stop.
He's
I'm
like,
looking forward to Scream 7 somewhat.
Dude, I love it, dude. I love the fucking reaction I get from you, man. It's fucking wonderful.
Fucking stop it. You're wild. I still can't get over the Hornswoggle dethroning Roman Reigns thing.
I told you
that shit is just. If that shit happened, listen. If they let fucking Hornswoggle of all Roman Reigns, this fucking guy, I tell you now, Cody better come right back to AEW. Cut your fucking contract and go back to AEW right now.
Go to TNA.
All right. Question: Who would you rather dethrone Roman Reigns? All right, you can. There's only two people you can pick from. All right, only two. Would you do Hornswoggle or James Ellsworth?
Hornswoggle.
So I win.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not taking the guy that has no chin. I'm sorry. I'm not.
It looks like it says he lost favor with his voodoo deity Dabala. That's why he's aging.
Yes,
he lost
yes,
favor
that's
with
why.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Because he wasn't he wasn't killing enough. That's why.
He wasn't doing enough. You said
he wasn't killing enough.
Oh.
So then he goes on a big rampage where he does a bunch of stuff, and yeah, it was either he wasn't killing enough or he wasn't bringing enough people in to believe into Abdallah, I think they call it Abdallah. I forgot how.
The Bala.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dambala is what it is.
Ade Due Dambala. Power, I beg of you.
Next Monday, they're here in New York. They're in Brooklyn Raw. I was thinking of going.
You should, bro. Right for Mania, man.
Nah, that's all right. I'll miss it.
Is it wrong that I wish AEW would do like a Nitro Girl thing?
What'd you say?
Having the what?
I said, is it wrong for me to kind of wish that AEW would do something with like a Nitro Girl thing, do the same thing?
No. I wouldn't say that's wrong.
They were cheerleaders.
No, I don't think that's wrong. They're not wrong. That's not wrong.
I think it would be interesting. But then people would really be calling it WCW 2.0 at that point.
Stacy Keibler made her career from that.
No. I forgot who it was. Somebody that was in WWE married one of the Nitro girls, but she had to wait to leave, and then she couldn't work for the agreement was if she got out of her contract, she couldn't work for the WWE. I'm trying to remember who that was. I forgot.
Fans are just getting so intense.
Oh, to slap the shit out of him.
Damn! It's spinning elbow.
Oh, here's the wife. She's here.
Dang.
The wife is here. The wife.
Hi, wife.
I told. I remember. Don't get married. That's a bad thing.
Hell yeah.
You see the abuse.
So
we're all
Giovanni
witnesses.
Was Ivar's
Mike goes missing. We know.
You want to have a championship match? Oh. Be gone, woman. Be gone.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around Giovanni was Ivar's replacement.
If I would have a match with my wife, I'd make sure to bring the hardcore title out. Because I'm hitting her with pots and pans. I'm throwing the dog at her.
I'm dead. That was it for me. I'm throwing pots and pans. That was it for me.
I don't know if I asked this question to these guys, but once again, tell me if I go too far. But I need to know from all you guys.
Okay.
If two women had a first blood match and one of them was on their period,
all right.
Wait, what's the question?
It's an honest thing.
Dylan interrupted at the last possible moment.
No, not on here. Not on here. Not on here.
Okay, what if I say her cycle?
No, not on here. Not on here. Not on here.
Oh.
Not on here. Not on here.
It's an honest question.
It's a great honest question. Not on here. Not while we're live.
Okay.
Not while we're live.
Too far.
I
told you.
Because I can only imagine the comments going, "Are you kidding me? What?
What?
Is this
it's entertaining.
Match? Is this a legit match? How do I sign up? Like,
Dylan, what's up with the IWC fans getting a little intense today? I mean, they're always intense, but still.
IWC is a fucking wild place to be.
Because okay, so I'm looking at this article that was put up by Ringside News, right?
Yeah.
And it says calls intensify for Liv Morgan's addition to the WrestleMania match. So pretty much people are literally calling WWE and it's getting intense because they want her to be added.
What is like the ref?
No, like be added in the triple threat, and it really started when Valhalla, who's a close friend
Liv
of hers,
Morgan
said,
doesn't deserve to be in the triple threat match. She lost. She lost.
Listen.
She lost at Elimination Chamber and she lost at Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Loser. Straight out.
All right. I'm gonna.
You do realize I have to wear her shirt and I have her.
You gotta wear her shirt, her thong, her fucking choker, the whole fucking 9 yards.
Thong.
Wait, you can say thong, but I sit there and ask a legit question.
That's a fucking different thing, dude.
Oh, I'm fucking with you, Dylan. I'm just having fun.
No, no, I'm saying I'm just surprised like how this came out of nowhere because literally it started because I think Valhalla had a podcast and she was talking about how she wanted her to be in it.
I'm gonna be serious, all right, and this is not me. This is not joking, Mike. Like I've been, all right. I want to be serious. You guys continue to do this. You're not doing any favors for Liv. I wanted Liv to be in the championship match.
Me too.
I would love her to be in the championship match.
I still do, but it's like, dang it, you're making it worse for her.
We started talking about Liv Morgan.
Like
you guys are making it a lot harder for her. Understand that. If eventually, you know what they can do? They can eventually go, hey, we're not going to put you on TV for a while. And guess what? You lose TV time.
The doctor's probably there for 45
because of the fans.
Stop being toxic fans. All right, we understand you like Liv Morgan, you want Liv Morgan. I think most of us do.
Need Liv Morgan.
But right now, you doing that, they're not gonna give in. The whole Cody thing, you guys did not set that up. That was WWE setting up that. There was a reason why they did that. They wanted to see how over Cody was. The first person to tweet it was Logan Paul. Logan Paul is an employee of WWE. Stop. Just stop.
Leo, how many times did you call?
Huh?
How many times did you call?
I didn't call anybody.
I don't believe that.
Dude, why are you gonna put that on me?
Let's look at them call logs.
Leo, look us in the eyes when you say that. Say you didn't do it.
I never called.
No, you gotta get to the camera. You gotta go like this.
I never called WWE. Yes, I'm a Liv Morgan fan, but I'm not down bad like that. Literally.
Okay, I believe him. I believe him. I
literally made a whole video saying she should win it next year. What are you talking about?
I believe you.
I literally said if they wanted to do anything, just have this whole year be a way to build her up to the main event level.
And another thing, you guys know Rhea's fucking retaining, so why would you do that for Liv Morgan to fucking lose?
I said she joins Judgment Day and they remove Rhea Ripley. Do not start, Dylan.
No.
You always honest here.
No.
Not
no.
You
want
Rhea Ripley to step down from Judgment Day and be replaced by fucking Liv Morgan.
If you let me finish for once.
That's what she said.
You're right.
I know I'm very selfish.
But like, let's be honest. Only reason why I said that, right, is because in my personal opinion, the whole mystique of the Judgment should be heel. And as much as I love Rhea Ripley, I don't think her being in the Judgment Day for a long periods of time it's necessary. The reason I say that is because she eventually, as popular as she's been getting, eventually they're going to have to do something. Like, I just don't see her being in the Judgment Day like over time because it's like she's a face. Her being in the Judgment Day is only going to make things kind of a little bit more complicated in a sense.
Dude,
and what was Liv Morgan's motivation? She wanted to take everything from her. So her wanting the championship is one thing, but to dig the knife even deeper.
That loser dog.
No, listen, buddy, listen. Rhea Ripley not being in Judgment Day is like taking Triple H out of DX. I'm sorry.
I'm just
it
saying,
just doesn't work.
I just don't
doesn't
know.
work. I understand where you're going with it. Trust me, I do. And you got valid points, but It's not a good idea, and she's not a face right now.
She's
She's an anti-hero right now, so she's bad and good. She's for herself. She's like, fuck everything else. I'm doing this for me. Make sense? I'm sorry.
I mean,
this is your show, Dylan. I'm shutting up.
I mean, it's just like I feel like you're right. She's an anti-hero, but don't you think it's just only going to get more and more popular to the point where it becomes like they might have to turn her face, but she could still keep the same character?
I just want to say one more thing, Dylan, and then you go. Listen, the only reason why she's so popular is because most perverted guys want her to step on them and choke them. That's it. That's
part.
Why. But go ahead.
I mean, yeah, that's true. There's a interesting fan base, I would say, to say the least, is for her, I would say. But I'm just saying, don't you think something like for her? I mean, I'm not saying it would happen, right? I was just fantasy booking. That's just me just having fun, right? I'm just saying, like, don't you think in a storyline perspective, I mean, even if it may sound cringe, for somebody to want to take everything that she cares about and loves besides the championship and to dig the knife even deeper, turning the people that she's been aligned with for years now and pretty much she's built a bond with, like, come on. That's digging the knife even deeper. That's how you make a great heel. Okay, now Dylan, you can talk. The Grinch that Stole Christmas.
Okay, so you remember Revolve Evolution?
Huh?
You remember Evolution?
Of course. Who doesn't?
So remember when Evolution deteriorated because of the fact that they backstabbed Batista, and then Randy realized that he was actually better than the group that was enhancing his actual career?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the complete opposite for them and Judgment Day. Judgment Day has 5 characters that are absolutely really good. Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, Finn Balor, Damian Priest. Damian Priest being an ex-champion. Wait. Damian Priest being an ex-champion, Finn Balor being an ex-champion, Rhea Ripley being the leader and the champion currently, Dominic Mysterio being ex-champion, and JD McDonough on a rise to actually be a single superstar. If you have Rhea Ripley leave the position she's in as the leader, and I don't care what anybody says, Rhea Ripley is the correct leader of Judgment Day. Judgment Day crumbles, and everybody in Judgment Day goes to second string, including Rhea Ripley. Watch Rhea Ripley's fall from fame if she left Judgment Day to be a superstar. Rhea Ripley's talented. She's good on the mic, very attractive to many men, and it's very exciting to watch in the ring. She's had a great career, great start, and a great reign as a champion. Not so much in the beginning. Middle to the end has gotten a lot better. This match with Becky, if this was her part, this was her point to finally have. If this was her match to finally break away from Judgment Day goes in the trash. Rhea Ripley gets dethroned in the next 3 months, and Rhea Ripley, like Raquel and a lot of others, goes on the back burner. Rhea cannot leave the Judgment Day because between her, Finn, Damian, and Dom, they are truly running Monday Night Raw.
Okay, what about Damian? He's leaving because I feel like at some point he's going to get kicked out or something's going to happen.
There was a tease of it, but it's not happening just yet. If he cashes at Money in the at WrestleMania, then yes, the tease was letting us know, which only makes Judgment Day more interesting because Damian leaves to cash in against Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre or the both of them. Damian could feel like he's the alpha, and now Finn finally can step back into the limelight, and he's not been in a while.
So if you look at the faction, right, do you think it's a bad idea if they wanted to add another woman to the faction?
Yes, because Liv Morgan can't do what Rhea Ripley does.
If given an opportunity, she could be better. I'm not saying she would be on Rhea Ripley's level, but I think she could be better.
Listen, Liv Morgan is perfect as a singles superstar. Putting her in a faction with someone like Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Finn Balor, Liv goes on the back burner further than she already is. Liv needs to be a singles superstar and not shoved into a faction so that way people then can be on the internet going, why isn't Liv getting a spotlight? She's in a faction with all these great wrestlers. What's
What if
going
she
on?
wanted to start her own?
No. Liv doesn't need it. Liv doesn't need it. Liv doesn't need it.
You're posting
As a solo star. She doesn't need it. Why would you put someone that's at the door further back on the line?
I mean, yeah, she's at the door, but like, if you really think about it, my question to you,
at the door, about to turn the knob on the back of the line.
My question to you is literally this: do you think she can be flourished with all the stars that they have now? With it's quote unquote being more like the bigger stars, like your Jade Cargills, your Biancas, your Charlotte.
If you have a good story for Liv, then yes.
Because it seems like
Liv can be a star.
Because it seems like every time
be a star.
Because it seems like every time they bring up these bigger name women, she's always coming up in the conversation as the rung below.
And she always will be.
When she should be considered at some point in the conversation.
At some point.
You think that's a fun line? You think that's a fun line? You can just try.
Liv being in a faction hurts Liv. Hurts her. Hurts her character. Hurts her potential. Doesn't boost her anywhere.
So her pretty much trying to do the Bailey role where she brings up people to kind of help them.
Don't do it. You do that to Liv. Just tell Liv to retire. She has nothing.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that.
There's no reason for her to be in a faction.
She's already in the background anyway, but it is what it is.
She'll be further far back in that line. You put her in a faction. Especially in the Judgment Day. And if she starts one, who is she going to start with?
Who do I think she should start one with?
Who would she start one with? Raquel's out.
Nah.
Nia Jax is fucking taking out everybody.
Nah.
Candice and Indy are already on
I'd
their
say
own
Alexa
thing.
could probably be someone that I thought because they work good
pregnant
together.
And having a kid.
Oh, she just punched Dominic in the mouth. Oh.
Rhea Ripley dropping shoulder first in the post.
He's gonna get walked out over a right hand.
Well, he's baby Dom Dom.
There she comes.
He needs his mommy.
Hey, he needs his mommy.
Get her, Becky.
Kick her fucking ass, Rhea.
Oh!
Oh, she beat up Dom again.
Dominic just taking an ass whooping. He ain't done none.
The other reason why Liv is in the back burner is because they have so many other stories going on right now that putting Liv into any of these things, it doesn't do anything.
I'm just saying, like, if you look at the last few years of Mania, and I think I mentioned this, it seems like it hasn't really been like the newer stars. It's pretty much been the star that's already been established already.
And it goes back to the other conversation we were having before. WWE superstars, the ones that they want to push, will always be pushed to the forefront. The people that we want to root for and cheer for, we pray to God that one day they get the limelight.
It's because, like, if you look at
Liv will get it maybe one day. When, I have no idea. I don't have a magic 8 ball to predict that. Will it be the time that she dethrones Rhea Ripley at Backlash this year? Maybe, if that even happens. Is it that they have already planned out that Becky and her are going to have WrestleMania 40 and then it'll be Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley at Backlash? Possibly. Is it the fact that Raquel and Rhea Ripley could be at Backlash? Possibly, if Raquel's ready. Could it be the fact that Rhea retains at WrestleMania 40? She doesn't do anything for the next few months, and the next candidate up would be Candice LeRae because of everything that's going on with her, or Indy Hartwell, or could it be somebody like Ivy Nile? I have no idea, man. But I tell you now, you put Liv in a faction just to try to get her into some type of limelight. The limelight she's going to get is the tag team title. That's it. She's not going to get anything that you would like her to get. Do I think
I have a question.
Talented? Yes. Do I think that she could be champion one day? Yes. Is it going to be for a long reign? Probably not. Is it going to be for something to get some of the Liv fans over with? For sure. But it's going to make you guys upset when she loses it at the next pay-per-view or 2 pay-per-views later on. Is it going to be something that could make her stand out against the rest of the top wrestlers of the women's division of WWE? Guaranteed not. She's going to be facing a bunch of these women no matter what. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Io Sky, Dakota Kai. She's going to be in these matches no matter what. And I'll be honest with you, eventually when she does get the belt, if she gets the belt, if that's even a conversation for someone like her, don't expect it to be long. Don't expect it to be exciting. Don't expect it to be something that you guys have been waiting for. It's going to be a match that's not going to drive any of the fans happy enough. I'll be honest with you. As a Liv fan, I think you've realized the fact that when Liv gets the opportunity to actually win a title, it's going to be a story that's not so well driven, a story that's not so exciting, a story that will be just something of a quick appetizer because the dessert that you guys are going to get is going to be spoiled.
So you're saying, like, I mean, it's not, she doesn't have to have a long reign. It's usually what you do within the reign that makes it.
It's not going to be as long as you think, and it's not going to be as exciting as you want it to be. Because guess what? She's not a Rhea Ripley. She's not a Bianca Belair.
She doesn't have to be.
I agree. I agree. But WWE doesn't agree.
Like, she doesn't have to be anybody but herself. Like, she could still be. Like, you don't like we're, even though we're speculating, but we don't know. Like you said, she could have a decent reign.
She could be a Backlash this year.
She could have a decent enough reign.
Survivor Series this year.
I say WrestleMania next year.
She could be WrestleMania next year. She could be any of those things. But I tell you now, the story you will get will not feed the same appetite as somebody else.
Because if you have her win,
it'll feed you, it'll make you happy, but it'll make you more mad how and when she loses it.
I mean, she could still have a decent reign and defeat some credible names to make her stand out.
She could be Becky. She could beat Rhea. She could beat Nia. Absolutely. I'm not saying she couldn't. But I'm telling you now, the reign and the story will give you an appetizer feed with a spoiled dessert. And it's not because I don't believe in her or you guys don't believe in her. It's because WWE doesn't see her the way that they would like us to see her.
I have a question. I have a question with what's going on with Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. No.
Oh, so
no. I'm just
Chad,
saying.
Go ahead.
Do you guys see at all? We've seen crazy shit like this before. The way he keeps like talking to him, like, you know, Chad Gable's like, you need to get your head out of your ass. You need to do this. You need to do this. You know, and he's like pumping him up. For some reason, I don't know why, but I see him joining Alpha Academy pretty soon.
Stammy?
Yep. Why not? He's a great wrestler. Am I right or wrong?
He's a great wrestler, but like I can't see that.
It's a faction.
And I thought Liv Morgan being in Judgment Day was bad.
Wait, how's that bad? Explain. No.
It's like
no. You're saying Liv Morgan being in Judgment Day. I said it's not going to happen.
It's Sammy.
But Sammy being in Judgment Day. I'd
rather see Liv in Judgment Day than seeing Sammy in Alpha Academy.
Liv in Judgment Day, Sammy in Alpha Academy.
Like Sammy and Alpha Academy, I just don't think it would
I don't
hit
see
for
that
me.
at all.
It just wouldn't hit. Because it's like I feel like everybody
it's the same thing for Liv.
Because like Liv at least has that dark character.
Did you ever see Wait, did you ever see Tozawa joining Alpha Academy?
Liv Morgan can have the powers to summon the fucking devil for all I care, and she still wouldn't be a good fit in Judgment.
No. I'm asking you.
Because my thing is, okay, I never seen Akira, joining. No, but I'm saying
No. You just answered. Now, where is he at now?
Literally in Alpha Academy.
Is it working?
Because both of them. Because I think Alpha Academy. I think at least for Otis, Akira, and Maxine, they work Raw and NXT.
Hear me out. All right, Alpha Academy are for the misfits, pretty much. Okay,
right.
And tell me, and Judas, and Ben. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to remember everybody's names. But am I right or wrong? That's technically for like the misfits of the WWE right now. Sammy's somewhat of a misfit.
Yeah.
Him joining is not going to be any ridiculous than Tozawa joining.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it's like I feel like the character, because I feel like the way I see it, right? Maybe your point of view is different from mine. The way I look at Alpha Academy is supposed to be like the people with the Olympic, type background, so to speak. Kind of like
Tozawa doesn't have that.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but I'm saying that's the original play and how I seen it being for the people with the Olympic type background.
Once again, the Alpha Academy, yes, originally was made for like Olympians and all that stuff. Now it's the Alpha Academy. It's bringing people in to get their motivation up.
Been 2 weeks ago.
All that has to happen is Sammy losing his complete motivation to ever try to do anything again, and Chad Gable going, "You need to straighten up. You're better than this," and then slapping him and saying, then Sammy pushing further and further and harder and harder. That's the point of fucking Alpha Academy.
And I get that. It's just like me personally, I don't want to see him in Alpha Academy. I want to see him kind of do his own thing. And plus, I feel like the way that what they're kind of doing is kind of slowly going back to how he was in NXT, where he found himself and had that, the underdog from the underground type character.
So,
I think they're trying to replicate that again.
I have a question for you though, and I want Dylan. I want your answer on this too. What is he gonna do after he's done? Right? There's so many stars right now that you need to put in factions just to get TV time and some kind of recognition. Okay.
I feel like him.
Sammy being with Alpha Academy, I can eventually see at some point in time, even him and Chad Gable win the tag team titles. Their wrestling abilities almost similar.
I don't want to see him in a tag team again. I'm sorry, no. What I think they need to do is continue his build.
No. Okay, this is my problem with wrestling fans. You say I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that. But it's not just you. There are millions of people that are watching wrestling. Some people want to see it. Some people want to watch AEW over WWE. Some people want to watch WWE over AEW. Some people want live sex scenes with Edge in the middle of the ring with Lita. It's the way it is. All right.
I remember getting in trouble for that. I remember getting in trouble for that segment.
PG.
No, I'm not. And the reason why
I'm not wrong.
The reason why I say I don't want to see it because I don't speak for everybody else. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I say how I feel like. If I feel like I don't want to see it because so and so, it's not because I don't like the idea. It's just because I feel like what is being presented.
God damn, dude!
If you look at Sammy,
he just clapped Sammy's chest.
Completely, trashed him being in, Alpha Academy. No. Because I don't know what can happen. Sometimes doing these things, the unpredictable things, could be some of the best things that can happen. Look what happened when he was in the Bloodline. It turned out being one of the best storylines in WWE over the last couple of years.
Now, all right, so the Bloodline, the reason why, listen to this though, this is the crazy thing, and I think it's fucking hilarious. The Bloodline started staling out until they brought Sammy in for a comedic fucking aspect. And guess what happened? It refreshened the Bloodline. Right now, what does the Alpha Academy need? They need a fresh face. They need to boost up a little bit more so they can start being more noticed.
And I think right now they're doing WWE and NXT. Me personally, I want him to go back to being this underground type of character because that's what I fell in love with. Him having this run going into the summer. Him winning Money in the Bank.
How much TV time is he? How much TV time do single competitors get? They don't get much. More likely factions get more TV time than single competitors do.
That being true, but there have been exceptions to that too. There have been exceptions to
Roman Reigns, but he's in a faction.
I'm saying there have been some exceptions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you look at it, him winning Money in the Bank would be a great decision. That's why I think they finally what they're leading to. That's why I feel like he's not going to win at Mania. Because I feel like he's going to win Money in the Bank, and this year he's going to win that World Heavyweight title. That's what I see happening. That's why I don't see him doing the Alpha Academy.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you.
That's the only reason why I don't want to see him do the Alpha Academy because it's like I want to see him do his own thing and go off and win the World Championship. Now
he could still win a World Champion. He can still in it. Yeah, but all right. Let Dylan talk. Dylan's got his hand over.
What was your question? What was your question?
Mine?
Yeah.
But I said that the Alpha Academy is for pretty much the misfits.
Okay.
And I said, you never seen Tozawa joining. You would have never thought Maxine Dupree would join. Never thought it. And with Sammy being there would bring a fresh look at Alpha Academy. It's a faction. It helps. It doesn't stop you from winning any big gold whatsoever. It doesn't hurt anything. It's a motive. The Alpha Academy was originally for Olympians. That was the original plan for it. Now it's a motivation academy, and that's what it is. Sammy can lose motivation. Chad Gable slaps him, says you need to get your shit together. Boom, he's part of the Alpha Academy to get his shit
only
back
downside
together.
I would say, Mike, with that is like I don't know. My question and I'm gonna throw this to Dylan. My only thing that I'm scared of if they do that is I feel like to a degree, I feel like me personally, Chad Gable might get lost in the shuffle just a little bit.
Are you eating on stream, Wolf?
It's ice cream.
I don't give a shit.
That's my only
damn it.
Snack.
That's the only thing I'm scared of if they do that. I fear that Chad Gable might get lost in the shuffle because people are going to
They're watching you
pay
eat.
attention to
we're gonna put you on the big screen actually and watch
just watch
while we answer the question.
And
That's the
yeah,
only thing I
I'm
fear.
gonna help him. Yeah, you eat that ice cream.
You fucking get that
Do
chocolate.
it slowly now.
That's the
Just
only thing I
slowly.
fear is if they do that, he gets lost in the
fucking
shuffle.
Heart Foundation wannabe son of a bitch.
Don't spit. Spitters are quitters. Come on.
Spitters
Yes.
are quitters.
Yes.
Get that shit.
Let me enjoy my M&M's.
We are. We're just guiding you. We're a part of the Alpha
Yeah.
Academy.
Yeah, you
We're
bite
giving you
that.
that motivation.
I'm part of the shield.
You
Eat
bite
that
that
fucking
ice cream.
ice cream. Yeah, you take
He
a
said
big
I'm
bite.
part of the shield.
Do you have M&Ms in that ice cream?
Yeah, he does. That
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! You got a
How
red
do
one
the
and a
M&Ms
blue
taste?
one.
They taste cold. They taste warm.
Oh, no, never mind.
Now this is what this is. I think
There you
I don't
go.
know if I've talked to everybody about this, but like, and I like your guys' points. This is one of my highlights of the week is being able to kind of talk wrestling with you guys because you guys, you changed my perspective on a lot of things that I've had before. Now, if you look at now, and that's one thing I do appreciate everybody. You guys do change my perspective on a lot of things that maybe I might not have the best knowledge about, and I appreciate.
Oh, here comes Gunther.
Expanding my knowledge as a wrestling fan, and that's what I'm wanting to do. So my question to you, and we've said,
Leo, did you just say you're the worst?
No,
I don't know. You think? Okay, I'm about to say there's no such thing as a fucking worst idea or whatever. It's just
no. I said you changed my perspective. You expanded my knowledge as a wrestling fan. That's what I'm saying. And
don't you, Dylan? I swear. All right. I hope you're not like everybody else shitting on Vince Russo. Okay, don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
But my question to
Don't
everybody is,
Don't do it.
if you were given,
what do I got to say about it?
So my question to everybody in here, and I don't know, and this is, I want you guys to be honest.
I still haven't even answered the first fucking question. We're on the third question right now.
My question to everybody is, what do you think? How would you? I'm gonna leave it as this. What do you think Liv Morgan needs to get to the next level? Do you think
talent?
She has that.
Like, what do you
Liv
think?
Morgan needs to go back to NXT.
That's bullshit.
No.
That's bullshit. Liv Morgan's great in the ring, and I think she every time if something happens, she never makes a mistake twice. So she actually is really good.
Yeah, she is good.
Like, what do you think? Like, what storylines do you think she needs to take? Like, what steps do you need?
Answer the first question.
What steps do you think needs to be? Like, what do you think?
Question.
But it's like, what do you think needs to, like?
Hey, can I tell you something? Fuck Liv Morgan. I still got to answer the first fucking question. All right. So about Sami Zayn. Now that it's finally my turn. No, I don't think Sami Zayn needs to join the Alpha Academy. I understand what you're saying, Mike. Yeah, it's starting to become the pep rally for unconventional and non-motivational wrestlers. But the problem with that is the only reason why Maxine and Tozawa work is because they are on the absolute losing streak of their lives. Sami Zayn was just the tag team champion and is now on a huge winning streak going into WrestleMania 40. Now, if after 40 he loses at 40 and goes on another losing streak like he did before that tournament, then yes, it makes more sense for someone like Sami Zayn to join the Alpha Academy. But you still need a leader of the Alpha Academy, that being Chad Gable. With Chad Gable, you need him to have a title that holds some type of significance, i.e. the Intercontinental Championship. That right now is a hot belt besides the World Heavyweight Championship on Monday Night Raw. If Chad Gable wants to steer the Alpha Academy into a lost hope foster home for broken and damaged fools, then yes, he needs to have the golden Willy Wonka ticket in order to do the preaching that he's doing. If he just keeps going around preaching, yeah, it's going to come off more as egotistical and very efficient than somebody who is trying to motivate great talent athletes to being the best that they can be, i.e. Maxine Dupree. Now, to the second question, which I forgot because there's like 7 questions here. We're going to go to Liv Morgan now. Liv Morgan, yes, has learned a lot more of her mistakes and have definitely benefited from them and has gotten a lot better.
Because Jay says
I don't believe, and Leo, I'll be honest, I don't think she's worth banking on a title opportunity for. To be very frank, I think she's great as a tag team. I think she's great as a single star, but putting her as a top tier women's champion or a face of the company is not a safe bet, and I don't see it.
I'm not saying like in the sense of face, but I'm just saying like
you wear that belt, you're the face of the company.
I know that, and I'm saying my question I was really trying to say to you guys is like, what do you think steps she needs to kind of be able to take
better stories, better
to get
opponents,
to where she can be considered and be in the conversation with those top women?
Better stories, better opponents, different outcomes, an actual pursuit to a goal. So stop teasing the carrot in front of the horse and taking the carrot away from the horse. They did it with Sonya Deville. They're also doing it with Liv Morgan. But the difference is Sonya Deville can do something exciting because she has a good gimmick behind her. Liv continuously plays on this horror spooky character, which is fine. It's cool. It's exciting. Yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, it is overplayed. It is overdone. Her ability doesn't really compute to where her character is. And to be very frank, if given her the title, there's not enough of a story and a want for her to have a long reign. And I don't mean long reign like a Rhea Ripley or a Roman Reigns or anything like that. I mean a long reign of a 2-month span. There's not enough story that they're willing to bank on for someone like Liv Morgan because they'd rather give it to their actual faces of the company, i.e. the Baileys, the Biancas, the Charlottes, the Rhea Ripley's, the Becky Lynch's of the world, the Io Sky's and Dakota Kai's of the world.
When you think of it, and you said it like that, but I'm saying like at some point that's got to change where it starts
eventually
to evolve.
But by the time it changes, Liv will be done.
Because she's still, you gotta think, she's still relatively young.
By the time
she's
that
29.
changes, though, Liv will be done.
She's
Liv,
29.
like Dana Brooke, needs to go to a company that's going to actually give her opportunities for her to either rise and fall. WWE puts and books their faces of the company. And what I mean by faces is not the baby face heels. I'm talking about the faces of the company, the posters of the company, the people that are on the ticket sales, the people that are on the main merch, the people that are on those boards and
she's literally one of the top merch sellers right now.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. She's literally in the top 10.
She's in the top 10, but she's not top 5.
I get it.
It doesn't necessarily matter. Like that's
it
fine.
Does matter to the WWE. It does matter.
So
if Cody Rhodes wasn't in the top 5, Cody Rhodes would be getting booked like Liv Morgan.
So you're telling me just because she's in the top 10, it doesn't matter? Like it means it doesn't.
No, because I bet you who else is in the top 10 besides her?
LA Knight.
Who's 5 below?
I didn't see the whole list, but I know the people that was above her was Roman.
What number
Cody.
Is Liv Morgan?
She was literally number 8.
Who's above her?
Roman.
Who's below her?
Cody. I don't know who was below, but I know Rhea was.
Who's number 7, 6, and 5? Who's number 9 and 10?
So it was pretty much above her was literally Roman was number 1. So I just want to put that out there. Cody was like 2. Seth was 3. LA Knight was 4. Punk was 5. Rhea was 6. I think Bianca was right up behind her, right behind Liv. And
so she's not.
No, Liv was 8, but I'm trying to figure out who is above her.
Hold on.
It was Jay.
So Jay's in front of Liv.
Yes.
Okay. So then Liv, who's 9?
Bianca.
Who's 10?
It was Judgment Day. Like Judgment Day as a whole, as a group. Like with the R-Truth stuff.
I'm trying to see if I can find merch. Latest merch.
All right, right now, number 1 is Jay Uso with the Yeet. Punk is number 2. Number 3 is Reigns. Number 4 is Rhodes. Number 5 is Orton. Number 6 is Rhea Ripley. Number 7 is Wyatt. Number 8 is Knight. Number 9 is WWE. Number 10 is Austin.
Austin
Theory? He's not even in the top 10.
No, Steve.
That's the top 10.
The updated one?
That's what I'm seeing right now.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm like the latest I'm seeing is like March 10th.
Oh, I'm sorry. This was WWE's top 10 merchandise movers for January 2024. So
the latest I'm seeing is like March 10th.
This was like this is behind back. This is not even this past January.
I know this was posted in February 2nd. So I'm just trying to see here.
I have something what's it called? Active merchandise seller as of March 10th. Number 1, Cody Rhodes. Number 2, LA Knight. Number 3, Roman Reigns. Number 4, CM Punk. Number 5, The Rock. Number 6, Jey Uso. Number 7, Seth Rollins. Number 8, Uso. Number 9, Drew McIntyre. Number 10, Liv Morgan.
See, Liv was in top 10.
Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Okay. But, dude, so by your logic, though, is Roman shouldn't even be right now. You're saying whoever's the biggest merch seller right now. LA Knight's outselling them, so he should be in the title picture.
No, I wasn't saying it like that. I'm saying usually the way I view the people that's like their top 10.
I mean, keep in mind that by this list I just read out, Liv Morgan is the highest woman merch seller.
So she's the highest woman merch seller right now.
Yeah.
No. She's number 10.
No,
Rhea Ripley is not on the top 10.
Of the company. Of the company, she's number 10. But when it comes to the women, she's number 1.
Oh, yeah. But,
right.
So that's got to say something. They're doing something right. To a degree.
No, once again,
but it's fans like yourself that are making her number 10.
The Simps.
You get what I'm saying?
I just get what I like. That's it.
Regarding... Oh, sorry.
Fans who love Liv Morgan will always make sure she's in the top 10. Whatever number is whatever number. But Liv, like I've been trying to explain to you, isn't face worthy of a poster. She could be, but she's not. They'd rather put her somewhere else. They'd rather put Rhea on the poster, Becky on the poster, Bianca on the poster, Jade Cargill on the poster. The names that stick out to when someone says, who's your favorite WWE women's superstar? Many people are going to say Becky, Bianca, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan. You might even get a Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell. You'll get some Livs in there. You'll even get maybe a Jade Cargill in there. More people that'll say Nia Jax and Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley over Liv. And that's what WWE hears and sees. Just because she's in the top 10, that's great. I'm happy for her. I don't hate the woman. I think that she's good. I think she's talented. But WWE doesn't believe it.
The way I see it,
that's who you're fighting. You're fighting WWE. WWE doesn't believe it. You could have a stadium full of Liv Morgan fans. You know that? You know what that will do? Nothing. It'll take her number 10 spot in merch and put her to number 5. That's it. They'll give her semi-opportunities to be a champion, but will never fully pull that trigger. And you know why? It's because they don't believe in it.
So my question is,
she could change her whole entire fucking image. It don't matter.
No, I'm saying like I seen what Scott say. I think she does go full heel at some point, but I'm saying like, don't you think at some point they gotta give her a Rumble win because I feel like no. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying if you have somebody go back to back to literally be the last, that's gotta sting. As if you're a wrestler, that's gotta sting. And at some point they gotta give her the rub at some point. Like you don't just have somebody go. You don't just have somebody go being the final one eliminated for 2 years in a row and not do something.
Anybody see the newest CM Punk and Drew McIntyre meme on Facebook?
Not yet.
No. I haven't seen it yet.
You can. Will they know?
Well, you said
that because it doesn't sell tickets.
You said that they never pulled the trigger, but they did. They gave her the championship on Saturday.
And it was a Vince McMahon era, and plus, you know how Vince does with women. So she really was
besides to the Liv Morgan fans.
Hold on. You said it was a Vince McMahon era. You know what he did with women. Look what he did with Charlotte Flair. Look what he did with Becky Lynch. Look what he did with Rhea Ripley. Like, dude, we need to stop blaming Vince just right at that point.
No, I'm not blaming Vince.
I like Liv Morgan. I think I've already said this. I like Liv Morgan. I believe she should have won, but with her not winning, I got to recall the last championship reign. Everybody pushed for her to be a champion. She became champion, and it was very lackluster.
Because look what
they had her to Ronda.
That's the point I'm making. You just made my point again. She can be champion, but the story won't feed you.
The problem
won't feed you.
But the problem is that fans will push for something and then go, okay, I don't want it anymore.
The way I see it,
you could have Rhea and Liv feud the whole entire year. It won't feed the masses. At some point, the masses will say, I don't want this anymore. And
they're always going to be like that. It's forever going to be that way.
But that's what I'm
the
trying
way
to
I
explain
see
to
it
you.
Regarding her last championship reign, I think it was kind of stupid to keep going with Ronda. I think the correct thing was, I think at they should have ended that with SummerSlam, but with Liv beating Ronda, even though it was not clean, that was when you turn her heel. And you don't have Ronda challenging.
They were doing. See, what pissed me off, though? What pissed me off is that they were doing something good where she wasn't tapping out and she was passing out. And they fucked it up by having her tap out by Ronda. You completely fucked up a character that was going completely crazy.
I thought that was post that I felt though. Wasn't that post championship? Because it's like for a while last year before her injury, she was doing the same thing where she wasn't tapping, she was passing out.
Yeah, but the last person she faced that made her tap the first one that made her stop doing that was Ronda. They fucked it up by doing that.
But wait, because I could have sworn before her injury last year,
Liv Morgan be the superstar you want her to be. doesn't belong in the WWE. Go to TNA.
She should go to AEW, and she should go to AEW.
Shine in TNA.
She can go to WWE. I mean, she could go to AEW.
It's too stacked in AEW though.
Put her chin up, her tits out, and then watch for the shoe.
Because it's like AEW, they're too stacked. They're too stacked.
And we have 150 something wrestlers.
Exactly. I don't see. It's pretty much almost
She
career
could go to
suicide.
TNA. She could go to New Japan. She could do wrestling on the Indies.
I like Liv Morgan. I think she's
can be a
phenomenal
superstar and feed the appetite of
and I do
old
too.
Liv fans.
I do too. Heel. I do too.
But it's
Mike,
not in the WWE.
It could be.
It's not in the WWE. You can bank on a wish. You can hope and pray. But just like you saw at Rumble, and just like you saw at Elimination Chamber, that's as much as you're going to get. And it's because of the fact you have all these other women, and now Jade Cargill, that's ahead of the curve. And it's stupid. It's unfair. It's not nice.
You look at it,
It's ridiculous. It's bullshit. Agreed.
Because they don't have a
But
women's
here's the
mid-card
thing.
championship, so it's not fair.
WWE don't give a flying fuck about you.
But they got to understand, if it wasn't for their fans,
They don't give a
wouldn't
shit
be where they
about
are.
Liv Morgan the way y'all give a shit about Liv Morgan. They will give her half the carrot and tell you she had the best run of her career. When you know, like I know, it wasn't. Liv Morgan.
Here. I'm gonna help. Leo.
Do a whole lot better and be the superstar that she is somewhere else.
All right. So hear me out, Leo.
Better.
Liv Morgan, although I think she's a phenomenal talent, the problem is it all comes down to WWE. R-Truth is an amazing talent. Man can run the ropes. He can work. He was one of the best workers that are probably there, but never, ever got a championship reign. He got world heavyweight anyways. He got the challenge for it, but he had to go elsewhere to do something bigger, and that's when he became the NWA championship. Came back, and he's still where he's at.
He wasn't in it before WWE.
It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how good or popular you are. You could be the number one top selling merch. You can do everything possible where everybody fucking loves you. It's at the end of the day, WWE is going to choose their champion. That's the problem.
And you also got to think. You also got to think this is also a reason why the women's mid-card championship needs to be involved too, because let's be honest, the women's had a
Dude, you
mid-card
could have
championship.
40 fucking belts and they're never gonna give it to her.
Let me tell you.
Let's not do that.
But it's the truth.
Let me
So
tell
telling
you.
me if they brought a
That's-
women's mid-card champion, she
have
couldn't
to
be it.
Swallow that. You have to swallow that pill. All Liv Morgan fans have to swallow that pill. Listen, she could be tag team champion. She could be WWE's main champion. But the reign, title, and story will never feed your appetite. When you all realize that, then you will say, oh, it's not her, it's the company. She needs to leave the company to be her. And there's millions of other promotions that can make her the star.
They are. That's another thing. Everybody keeps bringing up the women's mid card title. Right now, they're working on the tag team division with them right now. Let them get that going before you introduce a mid card.
I guess. In my opinion, I don't think like the way I see it. I don't think like there are people that have said like, "Oh, Liv should grab that tag rope." No, don't do that.
No,
No,
Heck
there's
no.
no need. We did that already. We don't need to do it anymore.
No.
In my eyes, I think I could honestly see Liv cost Rhea at Mania, and that would get her the heat needed to justify a heel turn because people love Rhea.
I just want Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss to be tag team partners and win the tag team titles and call them Fight for the Fun.
I just want to see her more than
I don't think she needs to go after the tag titles.
I think since she's been
I
there,
wouldn't mind.
Because it's like since she's been there, she's mainly been in the tag team title picture most part anyway. I want to see her do more in the singles competitor because I think she's proven she can be decent when given the green light to do something good. I want to see more of it. I do.
I don't know. I think it seems here it comes.
Yeah,
Jimbo.
Yeah, the tag team stuff is cool.
Oh,
But
here
I
they
want
come.
more than just that.
Here comes the bloodline.
Seth and Cody.
There's nothing
Here
wrong.
comes the bloodline. Here comes Seth and Cody.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a tag team champion.
Here they come.
Hey, let's go!
They're on now.
But then you start to get that rust. Like that's all you're gonna be known for. Like some people don't want to be just known as a tag team person all the time.
Usos. Usos.
McIntyre.
I mean, yeah, that's a different. But
Matt
like
and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys.
But look at it. Look at how many people like want to be known for more than just being that tag team guy. Like they want to be known for doing different things.
The Dudleys.
Wait, why did we mention?
No, I'm saying this though,
and
Mike.
Hardys?
I'm saying like think about how many people that's came in. They've been great tag teams. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong.
He
They wanna be
said
known.
that not everybody wants to be known as like great, like just a tag team wrestler.
People
and
want to be known for other things.
I'm saying you
outside of
could
the
still
tag
be
team.
great. You could still be one of the greatest and have a wonderful career being a tag team. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Matt and the Hardy Boys are more known for their tag team than their singles role. Period.
I mean, I think Bubba is like Bully Ray is known as like a TNA like big time singles TNA guy. But what's up? Yeah, in terms of WWE, of course.
Hell
definitely.
yeah.
And yeah,
Are you alive, Ben?
Yeah, I'm alive.
And he's like, Ben looks dead.
Tell me
He's like,
one
not
Bubba Ray
moving at
Dudley
all.
moment in TNA as a single star.
Oh, everyone's brawling. Oh, we got like 7 minutes left. Cody fighting off.
Dude, it doesn't matter how big of a star you are. Like Jey Uso is a huge. Jey Uso is a huge star in WWE, but guess what? He could be a bigger star in another company.
Get him, Cody.
But you gotta think
get him,
Jey
Cody.
Uso's gonna be a world champion.
Rock.
It's the Rock. Come on.
There's the Rock. There's the Rock.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at you now.
Oh boy.
Look at this. Look at this. Perfect.
my God. Man is selling like crazy.
Not him getting
Oh
beat
my
up in the
God,
Snoop,
Cena
bro.
and Stone Cold right there. That's funny.
These motherfuckers still have Cena up on the fucking thing. And Austin.
The Stone Cold's on there too.
I know, that's why I said Austin. Is it John Cena and Austin? Jesus. Why do I feel like he's gonna throw him off that edge?
I think so too.
They're gonna throw him off that edge, I guarantee it.
This is insane.
Oh. You grabbed the wrong leg, dude.
That's what he said to him in the ring earlier. I'm gonna make you bleed tonight.
Oh my God.
Mama Rhodes. Oh man.
That's Mama Rhodes.
Oh my God.
Wow. What an ending.
Wow.
Well. What an ending to a show of shows as we head onto the road to WrestleMania. We're going to go around the table real quick. And, of course, we're going to promote everybody's stuff before we get the hell up on out of here. Leo, we'll start with you, buddy. What do you got cooking for the week?
So I do plan on doing the Slam award predictions. I pretty much will give you guys who I think is going to win each category. I'm gonna do that. Got some 2K videos coming very soon. I want to bring that back. Probably start my predictions for Mania. That's something I want to do. I'll probably put mine out later this week. Or at least probably do some more fantasy booking ideas, or stuff to kind of get my creative juices flowing and stuff like that. Those are some things that I want to do, but we're on the road to 10K. We're on the road to 200 right now, but the ultimate goal is 10K. Once we hit 10K, one of you fans will have the opportunity to win a WWE belt from WWE Shop. So if you guys want an opportunity to win a belt from WWE Shop, give me the 10K and I'll do the giveaway soon as I hit 10K, or a little bit right after I hit 10K.
Awesome. Big Baby Ben, what do you guys got cooking for the week?
Currently at this time we're working on some things backstage creatively, and they will be coming soon with some creative episodes and some predictions episodes for WrestleMania.
Do you want to promote your thing that you just did with Nasty Nick Nolan one more time? I know Judas is going to say something about it. So
we had an amazing major interview with an indie wrestler that's big out here in the Midwest, known as Nasty Nick Nolan. And there are amazing stories from Hall of Famers and legends that have helped him throughout his career. And what a story. So go check out Wrestling with Bros on YouTube and check out the Nasty Nick Nolan episode.
I love it. Judas Black?
Just like Big Baby's just saying, Nasty Nick Nolan, man. I cut a little short clip out. You can kind of get a preview of it on Facebook and TikTok. But if you want to hear the whole damn thing, man, you got to go to YouTube. Got to go to the Wrestling with Bros Facebook page. Listen to the interview. It is one for the ages. It's one of our best interviews we've done. AMB has always been a mark for us. He's always been a great guest to have on the podcast. But I'm telling you, man, Nasty Nick Nolan really topped it for us. Also coming up this week, I got some training on Saturday, Thursday, and just hitting the gym this coming weekend as well with Nasty Nick Nolan himself. So
that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
Mike, what do you guys got happening over on Rivet City Radio?
Oh, I mean, of course, after Raw, roughly about 15 minutes after Raw ends, you still got the table spot. It differs who's on there. Sometimes it's Cam. You got Sean, Metalcore Mike, Phil Khan. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know Phil Khan. He's on there. Pretty soon here for the After Dark episode, we're going to be doing, like I said earlier, we're going to be doing the downfall of ECW. That's pretty much it. I'm banned on my All Wrestling for Life account, which is
bad boy.
That one. And then below it says the Belt Collector Mike. That's my second channel. That's where I've been for a little bit now. So that's where I'll be live. All I said something simple that got me banned, and I don't understand. Cody, do you know Cody Cornett?
Yes, I love Cody.
He was eating meatloaf, and all I said was Cody had meat in his mouth, and I got banned for that.
Well, I guess that's something that'll get you banned. You
got
what
banned on what?
I don't know. He's got some meat in his mouth, though.
He had meat in his mouth.
You might want to get that checked out, Cody. But of course, The rest of this week goes as followed. We have AEW Dynamite this Wednesday. I am so excited. We are going to be having a great time over on Dynamite, as well as TNA Wrestling. Yes, I know we said it last week, and I know I've been canceling it every fucking Thursday because of work, because of whatever. This Thursday, there's a big match happening with the women's division. Leo informed me about it today. We are watching it. It is going to be important. It is going to be something that we need to, of course, watch. Plus, Friday Night SmackDown will end our week for this week. Normally, we would do Collision, but I believe that this Saturday I will not be able to attend the watch along here and host it. I will be going to an indie show here on Long Island, so I have other obligations that I have to attend. But of course, next week we are back with Monday Night Raw, and then night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania 40 predictions right here on the channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube, that follow button on Twitch, that follow button on TikTok, and of course that follow button on Twitter, which I see 49 people alone are on the Twitter as we speak here at LWIW Podcast. I am so grateful for all of that. We had about 65 people here tonight. An amazing, amazing show. So make sure you send us all some love, some likes, and of course some shares, comments, and a whole bunch more over on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, on Facebook, and all the other amazing streaming and social media platforms. So that way we can keep producing great content for you. And of course, if that is not enough for you, you can all join the Discord channel. Yes, we have a Discord channel right here at Last Week of Wrestling Podcast. So make sure you go ahead and hit that link down below and join the Discord channel itself. We have 30 awesome, amazing members and growing as we continue our rise to the top. And of course, we have the Spotify podcast for everybody as well. All the audio fans out there, go ahead, run those numbers up as we get closer and closer to 50 followers on there. But Discord, definitely come by, come say hi, come hang out, promote your stuff, and a whole bunch more. And be able to hang out with a bunch of us there each and every day. Of course, that is going to do it for us here. Shout out to Ramen Reigns, the Ramen Champion, and of course, Dipset, Dripset Cody. Thank you, Tim Farmer, for all these amazing these photos. I absolutely love it. I'm waiting for it, Cody. I'm waiting for that hot mixtape to drop. I'm going to be bumping you through the car speakers no matter what. Even if you lose, buddy, at WrestleMania 40, you will still be a winner in my book. For now, until then, we shall see everybody soon. Goodbye.
On the outside looking in.